Yo, guys. I'm gonna have a fucking pasta face for a few moments here. I just gotta finish up eating my food. Come on. Welcome everyone in. Seeing some tasty ass food. What was I gonna also do? Oh yeah, I needed to boot up Sportsnet. What I gotta do. Welcome everyone in. Eating a little bit of food before the game happens, just because I just finished cooking like 10 minutes ago. Almost finished my plate of food, but I'll let people slowly come in. I'll bring it back, boys. Alrighty. Sorry about that, boys. Welcome everyone in. Welcome everyone into the chat and into the stream. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. I just finished eating like 2 minutes ago because I had to get something in my belly before we stream. And I fucked myself yesterday. I was smoking a little bit of marijuana, and I swallowed, whenever you're smoking weed, you never should swallow, but I did by accident, and I killed myself, and I got way too fucked up, and I had to basically go to bed early, and got myself beyond scent last night, so I went to bed super early without making supper, and so I had to make it today, which was kind of a bummer. But we're going to be having our man Perlo join us. We haven't seen him in a bit. Hey, bud. You already in? You should be.
Yeah.
You're already in.
Oh,
But, yeah, welcome everyone in. First stream since I'm back from being sick and Christmas, so I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. Yeah, I got slapped with a cold that just did not want to go away, and it's still not wanting to go away. It's kind of
Oh,
fucking annoying. It started off with a sore throat,
no.
and then it turned into a runny nose. And I've been busy because of holiday season, so I'm getting really busy at work and such. So, but we
Yeah.
should be back and kind of going in the smooth. It'll still be pretty busy. I'm still gonna be doing a ton of stuff. Like I'm taking a week off and going down to see my mom and dad, but that's only for a few days, and then going into January, everything should be going pretty smoothly, thankfully.
Oh, Nashville came back and tied it
But
up.
I mean,
Oh,
times with the Oilers. At least I didn't really get to watch a whole lot of the Oilers because work. I was working a lot of the nights that they were playing. Only really truly got to see the Dallas game, and that was pretty good. But man, the Oilers have been stinky.
oh
Jesus fucking Christ! What a horrible team that Mr.
yeah.
Holland's
Yeah.
put together. And I gotta say, man, they're putting way too much of a fucking workload on Skinner here, man.
Yeah.
Because like it's all of a sudden it's like they notice that Campbell's a huge fuck up, and now like Skinner has been, it feels like, the main starter. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
if we had a better defense, Skinner would play a lot better. Skinner having a 911 save percentage is awesome. Because to be honest with you, there's not too many goalies that would actually be able to perform too good. Mike Smith had a miraculous fucking out of body experience last year. And that's why people are
Yeah.
thinking that our defense was good, because Mike Smith was the reason why our defense was good.
Yeah. I mean, well,
Welcome in, Christine. Like Mike
our
Smith had a
defense,
he had
I would even
a
go, I'd go as far as to say our defense was even better last year, which is
I
bad
mean,
because it was really bad. But
I think it's because Darnell Nurse dropping off a bit.
Nurse, yeah, that's what I mean. That's the reason why I think it was even better last year because Nurse has been asked too. So like, if Nurse is asked, then what do you got left? Nothing.
I mean, even Smith at his best only had a 915 last year.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna have a gorgeous save percentage. All right, here we go. We're in the action as this one gets sent all the way down the ice for icing to begin the game here in Saddle Dome. As we start the game off with a little bit of an icing. I'm hoping that tonight's going to be a good night tonight, because I don't want to see my team get their asses whooped and go to complete 500, because that's where we're at right now. With McDavid and
I didn't
Draisaitl,
pick
wouldn't you know? Fucking,
also.
what, 8-9 years with these guys, and we still have not built a... Did you fucking... Okay, one thing I want to talk about, too. Did you see John Scott's stupid fucking thing where I wouldn't have McDavid on my team if I were to build a team around? Oh my god. So it went viral on hockey Twitter yesterday. He fucking was like, I would never have McDavid on my team. Like, I would never think of building a team around McDavid. There's like a list of other guys that I would rather build a team around. And he lists Bergeron and McKinnon and all this shit. And he's like, I don't think McDavid could do very well in the playoffs. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Do you not just watch what he did last playoffs? I'm like, dude, you would love to have this guy. If he actually had a competent GM, this guy would be your guy in the playoffs.
I don't even know how to comment on it.
John Scott's a fucking moron who took too much head trauma.
There is nothing that you can make a case that maybe Draisaitl can be like
Even
temper
then,
tantrums,
Draisaitl is
immature,
fucking
stuff like
amazing.
that. He's amazing, but I mean, you can make a case that he has a bit of an attitude issue, but not McDavid.
I don't
There's
know.
not. There's
Oh yeah,
nothing
so
you
this is
could
what he
do.
said. Connor McDavid is the best player in the world, but if I'm building a playoff team right now, he's not on my top 5 picks.
So that just the comment alone is ridiculous.
And then,
Comment alone is ridiculous.
and then he
He's the
listed
best player in the world, but you're not having your top five ones.
his top 5 list was... hang on, let me just say that. Kucherov, McKinnon, Hedman, Makar, and Bergeron. And then he went into this. That said, playoffs are a grind. There are a handful of players who will do it all and a little better. Building a franchise, Connor is number 1. But for a deep playoff run, there's a few guys that I might take ahead of him. I don't think this is a controversial of a take. It is, dude. Like, you're fucking stupid, man. Like, I don't get him. You look at McDavid's playoff stats, you just see unbelievable shit. Welcome in, Oilers, man.
Yeah. I know what it's talking about.
Like,
I love Bergeron. I think he's the best two-way player.
oh, without a
of
doubt,
our
like that
generation.
top 5 list is
But
amazing.
you put McDavid in Boston and they win a cup.
Oh, you put McDavid in almost any good managed team that has a good roster.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right? You put him in Colorado instead of McKinnon. Automatic cups. You put him in Tampa Bay.
For sure.
Automatic cups. Like it's so fucking stupid, man. Like,
well, anybody you want off that roster, trade him for anybody on the roster, and you got cups. Maybe McCarr, maybe not. Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the play-by-play here, Moro. Yes, we are streaming the game. We can't show it the game played live because copyright. This one gets sent around. This one picked up by Nurse up alongside of the boards, trying to chip this one out. As the Oilers trying to pull this one up, picked up by Fogle, but he got that one turned over and now into the corner, picked up by Dubé. Dubé tries to center that, but pulled away by Puljujärvi as he tries to get it over to Fogle. Fogle trying to keep going towards the net, but got picked up by Hannafin. Then home over to Anderson. This one is tipped out of play. Just want to let you guys know that the podcast, the Payton on the Radio podcast, will be coming back. Not this week, but next week we are going to be coming back with that. And that should be quite fun. Did you get your, we're going to be doing also ads here very soon for Manscaped, which I'm pretty excited about as well.
Yeah.
Did you get your package?
I got it, but I didn't get the thing in the mail yet.
I did get the mail thing in the mail. I just have to go grab it tomorrow, but I did get it.
I think, maybe, it should be right in my mailbox, shouldn't it? I don't know.
Nice shot from the point.
I didn't get it.
Nice shot at the net. Nice save by Skinner. Now this one picked up by Holloway. He's carrying this one up, trying to send this one in deep. McLeod, who's back in the lineup. I think he came back against the Canucks. Ryan chips this one down below. Holloway has a handle of it up to the point to Barry. Over to Kulak, trying to dash on in, but turned over. And now the Flames looking to be on the attack. Rosicky trying to carry this one in. Nice move, nice shot, big save by Skinner. Also, I gotta say, I've been seeing a lot of thing about that Phillips kid who made the roster for the Flames and then just didn't get any chance. I gotta say, I think for the future for the Flames, they're kind of getting ruined by Daryl Sutter. Like, I feel like in 2-3 year tops, this team is going to be nothing. And I know we've said that a lot about the Flames, but Daryl Sutter is just not playing the youngsters any minutes. Like, Rizika is only getting 12-15, and he almost has a point per game this year.
But if you remember,
and Matthew Phillips, who is a small guy, yes, but he's fucking amazing, the kid. But he gets no looks.
If you remember when he was in LA, he did really well, but what happened was the last 2 or 3 years they couldn't score.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to play the fucking young guys. The new young
I think it's
stars
also because I think he's also because he's a stress case. Like, if you look at him behind the bench, like the guy looks like he's having an anxiety attack every time you see him on the bench, and I think it just eventually the guys start holding their sticks too tight. But his possession stats are insane. Always have been.
Pick this up by Bouchard. I agree with that, but my God, Daryl Sutter has a great track record of beginning as a coach, but continuing, not that
He wears on.
He does. This one trying to be picked up by Costin, battling with Stone up alongside of the boards. The Oiler killer and Michael Stone. Zadorov gets a handle of this. Yeah, rest doesn't do very well for the Oilers. We've seen this in past years. The Oilers don't do very well with rest. This one trying to be banked off the boards, pulled away by Hyman. Hyman trying to dash this one in. One trying to be sent out of the zone by the Flames. And you can already see it. We have 0 shots, so we're actually being throttled by the Flames right now. Nice keep in by Puljujärvi in the zone.
When's the last time we had a good first period? I think we did against
Dallas.
Did we have Dallas? That was but before that.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
We haven't had very many.
Nice stoppage of play by Markstrom, and The face-off will be to the right. Yeah, so I got slapped with a little bit of cold. That's why I've been gone, everybody. I've been gone a little bit because of the fact that I got slapped with a fucking stupid cold. It was the stupidest cold ever, and I like the worst time, right when everything was getting busy. I'm at work, and my nose is draining me like a faucet, trying to talk to customers, and all I'm doing is
Nice.
pure. Oh, it was horrible. And then I just felt exhausted. And it's the reason why the cold's probably staying around. Welcome in. Hey, now welcome in, Lauren. This one trying to be sent around by Nemalainen. Picked up by McLeod as he's dancing in the zone. We have Nemalainen playing on your top 6. Do you think Nemalainen would play on any fucking NHL team right now?
Chicago.
Chicago? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Arizona.
Maybe. Anaheim. Yeah.
Guy's fucking useless. Lucic gets it over to Weegar. Nice chance. And that one got sent over the net. Picked up by Hyman as he gets mowed down by Lucic up alongside of the boards. Picked up by Kadri. Oh, and to note, Lucic is on the second line tonight with Huberdeau and Kadri.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot.
Is this the Lucic from when he was like 20? In his mid-20s?
Yeah,
Shit, I didn't know. I didn't know they got retro Lucic. Picked up by Nurse. Picked up by Nurse. He's up along behind the net. Trying to generate some space. Welcome in, Go Caps. Long time no see, bud. Welcome in.
Go Caps is in the house. Nice.
Dubé pushed him to the side. And now Skinner will take a nice stoppage play. And also, over that fucking week, I don't know what is with all the media people and wanting defensive defensemen. I don't get that, man. I don't get that. What looks at this team and says, oh, we need a defensive defenseman, when we already have a defensive defenseman in Cody Ceci, and we have too many one-dimensional defense. I don't get that from people. We need a two-way defender. And the reason why is we suck at moving the puck out of our own zone, and I think we need a good guy that can play both defense and offense. Now, it's hard to find that. It is. And if anything, going with a defensive defenseman should be your next bet.
It depends on what you mean by that. Like, that word is not what it used to be. They're still living in this old, I don't know what they think defensive. You have to explain to me what that, a defensive defenseman used to basically mean that you did what Chris Russell did.
Yeah, they're talking about, I guess some people are talking about physicality and a little bit of defense. But they're putting like the likes of defensive defenseman as Edmonton and fucking Sherrod. I think there's like multiple different like personalities of a defensive defenseman. You get what I mean?
Guys that are poor. How can a defensive defenseman be not good at defense?
I guess we can just call Sherrod and Edmonton just enforcers who play offense.
Okay, the modern defensive defenseman is Siegenthaler.
Yes, and John Marino.
John Marino, there you go. And if you said those two names, they'd be like, no, we don't need that.
Like a Cody Ceci, I would say, is a defensive defenseman.
Sure.
Right? He plays only defense.
DeMello.
Yeah, DeMello. Yeah.
DeMello.
Right? But I think a two-way defender is the best bet for this team because I think that's what we really need. We need a two-way guy who could also touch up the puck and also move the puck out of our own zone and play really good defensively. But I don't know. Welcome in, Fan Rocks. Welcome in, bud. This one trying to be sent out of the zone, and the Kings, they play Nemalainen too. Fuck. This one picked up by Barry over to Yamamoto. I would go get a Columbus. Yeah, Garakovo. I've heard his name a lot. I wouldn't mind him, quite honest.
Gavrikov?
Yeah, Gavrikov. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Like,
that's a good example. He's a defensive.
He's a defense. I can't remember his analytics, but I thought it might have dropped a little bit. Drysdale burns a tire, tries to get on the net. Picked up by Fogle, tried to get over to Yamamoto. It's funny how I really, like, I don't even know how, like, I'm so glad I wasn't making OGRs the past few games because I just don't even know what to talk about this team. I'm talking about the same fucking shit over and over and over again. I feel like I'm watching the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. And I have to dissect the same shit over and over and over again.
I can add something to it.
What?
It's not just that we're poor defensively now. This team has no confidence whatsoever.
It
And it
seems like
comes
it.
out as not having heart. They have no confidence. Because I think the forwards are getting worn down from having like, and because they have to play.
Well, you could just
This isn't.
you're
You're
legit
right.
watching a shift right now where our forwards are having to help our defense so fucking much because our defense cannot do a single thing about getting that puck out of the zone. It's
That's right.
crazy, dude. Like we're having our wingers play down behind the net when it should not be like that.
Yeah, and I think they're getting burnt out and losing confidence because of it. You know how hard it is to go into your room every day and you're looking at the players that you know are not good enough, and you got to pretend that that's not the case. You can't say that. You know, it's
This one picked up by Bouchard, trying to be slapped around. Ryan can't. Oh, he did. Sort of keep it in the zone as Bouchard tries to get this one over to McLeod. He flares this one up all the way down the ice. This one will be picked up by Zadorov, being pressured by Ryan. Lewis. David show nice, dude. This one picked up by Nuge. Nuge waits. Nice shot. Big save by Jacob Markstrom. As 11:57 remaining in the first period of action. 0-0 as the others have not been doing very much.
no, they have not.
Not very much at all. So basically, also, I just want to let you guys know the way that it's going to be going. I don't know if I'm going to be making all the OGRs for the last games, but I think what I might do is just make a 10 or 20-minute video talking about the last 4 games that just happened. But we'll kind of see. I don't know what I'm going to particularly do. It's either I'm going to make an OGR for all the past games or just kind of just skip them for the time being, which I might just do because I didn't watch any of the last 4 fucking games because fuck this team. I needed a break. And being sick. I really didn't want to be sick and pissed off at the same time because I'm already ticked off. And I'm super glad I didn't watch that Canucks game. I seen the text that you sent me, but I was like watching on the TVs at work and I seen us up 2-0, and then I get home and they're like, "Oh, this team fucking sucks." I'm like, "What?" 5-2. I'm like, "Oh my fuck. No way." Colin Delilia. Jesus.
Yeah.
Chicago didn't want him. Chicago didn't want him. That tells you something.
Yeah, Colin Delia is just absolutely horrible.
This one picked up by McDavid. Makes a nice move, but nice slap. Defensive play by Huberdeau as Lucic looking to take this one out. Kadri over to Huberdeau. Nice shot from Huberdeau and a great glove save by Skinner with 10:54 remaining. Yeah, I'm feeling way better. Feeling way better than what I was feeling a little while ago. The nose is still irritating as fuck. I'm still having to blow my nose like 50 times per day, but otherwise, like, I feel pretty good. Oh, I'm not expecting this team to win every fucking game, but I'm expecting us not to be a 500 team with Ken Holland having 4 years with McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm expecting this team to be a lot better. And wasn't this a guy, Ken Holland, saying that we were going to compete for the cup, and yet we're a fucking 500 team? Just above. Actually, not even above. If we lose this game tonight, we're completely 500.
We're heading
It's
that
pathetic, dude. It's pathetic. This one gets chipped back, whipped over to Zadorov. This one trying to be chipped up and sent into Lewis. Nice shot to the big save by Skinner. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to make a new OGR for the Calgary game, and I'm just going to skip out on all the other OGRs. I think we'll talk a little bit about the past games and the in the new OGR I'm going to make, but I'm not going to really highlight them too much. Just that. There's nothing really else to talk about those last, 4 games. We lost, we were 1-3 out of the last 4 games. And basically, for 2 of them, Woodcroft did split the McDavid and Draisaitl pairing up. And it was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put them back together because, you know, it didn't fucking work last game, but I split them together and it showed a little bit of success doing that way, but I'm going to put them back together anyways. Man, wasn't that ever a fucking failed combination with that? Did not work. Every fucking line sucked. And then they did it against Dallas, and I actually had some spark, and now it's just once again just not showing anything. Welcome in, Derek. Not doing anything.
Yeah.
Don't I just love complaining about the Oilers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I hope everyone's Christmas was very good as well. How was your Christmas, Prolo?
Oh, it was great. We went over to friend's house.
That's awesome.
Had, just had it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a fun time. I went down to Chetwynd to see my parents for a little bit, and that was quite nice. I'm going back down there New Year's Eve, so we're only going to be seeing like 2 streams this week and then another few days off. But do not worry. Once we get into January, everything's going to really pick up for content. It's going to be exciting. This one picked up by Hannafin, trying to chip this one out. And this one slapped out of the zone to Foley, racing for it. Sends it over to Dubé. Great job by the Oilers on the back check as this one gets chipped all the way down the ice and stopped up by Uyghur. Mackenzie Uyghur looking for an open lane, gets it over to Mikhail Backlund as he gets bumped by Holloway. Picked up by Holloway as he tries to get out, or Nemelainen tries to get out of the zone. Holloway battling up alongside of the boards with Mikhail Backlund. This one trying to be pulled out by McLeod. Nice hit by Nemelainen up alongside of the boards with Coleman. Oilers fans are like abused wives. You don't know him like I do. He could change for the better. Daryl, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try. I'm trying not to cry here tonight. Okay, I'm trying not to cry, bud. I'm trying not to. But this team fucking blows. Nothing else to do but to cry about the Edmonton Oilers. We have a criminal coach or a GM that continues to fuck us over.
Yeah, I can't even say it's coach now. That's what I was saying before. Like, I didn't think the change of coach is going to matter. It all comes down to we don't have quality defensemen. And
I think if we had quality defensemen, Woodcroft's system would work a lot better. Like,
I think Tippett's system would work fine. I don't think Tippett was all that bad, honestly. But I mean, there was.
Love you too, Daryl. Well, I love you all.
I think if we had quality defensemen, NHL coaches, they would get this team with McDavid and Draisaitl to do well, but we don't. It's just we don't.
Yeah, I just
Haven't for a long time. Can't seem to solve that problem.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I just don't fucking get it. I just don't get it. Like, we have a great, amazing team. Like, yeah, McDavid having 30 goals already in just 35 games. That's incredible. But yet, like, you look at our depth scoring, and it's just abysmal. Like, you have 4 players and then nothing else. It's insane. And that's not even just this year. It's every fucking year. We have a team that's very so top heavy and then just nothing else.
Yep.
It's crazy. Oilers defense is not the the equivalent of ECHL talent. Yes, it is. This lineup is very much ECHL equivalents. This one gets chipped out of the zone all the way down the ice. I mean, didn't I say this a while ago? I would say it would be kind of funny if this team like went on a super deep run and we like didn't make it to the playoffs, kind of like the year with Chiarelli, where we went really deep into the playoffs and then ended up like just having the shittiest offseason ever. We're picking up Strome, and then we missed the playoffs by like a mile. I hope we don't do that this year. I hope we don't. But like I would almost say this team doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs.
No, it doesn't right now.
But I've said that even last year, that this team doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs for a while.
It's a good thing we didn't get rid of our first now, I guess. I mean, maybe we'll get a good player that way or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, from fucking 4 years from now.
Yeah. No, well, we would get if you could get Chipman and knew he was going to stay here. I think there's a lot of things you got to climb, but
McDavid trying to get this one over to Puljujärvi, but that one turned over. And now CC bounces one up. I've had faith in this team many times, man. It's only broken my heart. I'd just like to be brutally
Hey,
honest about this team. Where's he kept being pushed up
it's
alongside of the boards?
I'm red faced because I picked him to win the President's Trophy this year. So to say what I like,
Yeah, the
I don't
GM.
know what kind of Kool-Aid was I was
Dude,
drinking.
I had the firm belief that this team was gonna be fucking incredible this year. Like we were gonna be tanks. I don't know what the fuck I was drinking. We were drinking that fucking funny Kool-Aid.
Well, I think we just saw some things like Duncan Keith was no longer on the team. They left Armstrong, like there were kind of moves that maybe we thought that Kulak could handle top 4 minutes when I don't know. I think, like you said, we're homers, right? So we're hoping, I think, more than anything. Because Kulak never has been able to handle top four, so why would all of a sudden
Oh,
we be like,
power play for the others, but I do give it that though, dude. Kulak and Barry have been they've been pretty good. I do give them that. Like Barry's statistics per this year, he's actually making a comeback, dude. His numbers are actually not that bad compared to like other defensemen on this team this year. Like I haven't actually had to complain so much about Barry compared to other defensemen like the Nurse and CC. I think that's been abysmal. Like all collectively, our defense has been pretty fucking bad. But Barry and Kulak, I would have to say, have been pretty good over like the past few games.
okay.
Nothing to complain about with them. Just they're not amazing. Not saying that they are. Still not incredible, but better than what they used to be. Over to Hyman. And if we're giving Barry a fucking compliment, it means we're atrocious. Dry saddle
So yeah,
up to Barry.
pretty much.
Barry over to Nuge. Nuge
If
gets this one over
Barry's
to
been your
McDavid.
best
Big bomb from Barry.
defenseman,
Nice save by Markstrom. McDavid
if
down.
Barry's been your best defenseman,
Oh, you know you're in trouble. Even if we got Kane back, it's not gonna fix anything. Like he might bring that energy and stuff like that, but like I don't think even Kane's gonna be able to dig this team out of the grave.
no.
No.
He'll pot a couple for us, probably, help us win a game or two.
You got your mic plugged in? Kind of not hearing you too well. Are you got it plugged in, or am I just tripping?
I do have it plugged in.
I might just be
Can you hear me
tripping.
now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I can hear you way better. Oh yeah, Barry.
I just did, by the way, I did a 1 hour video. Instead of doing the trade video, I did needs and don't needs for every NHL team. And I did like up until Montreal. And it was an hour long. And I had to update my OBS.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that it took me off my settings and there was no volume.
Oh Jesus. Of course.
Yeah. So now I got to do it all over again.
I'm sorry, Daryl, to break your heart, but Barry is not the best, unfortunately. I'm sorry to break your heart.
Lauren is in the house.
The crazy thing is the others could go out and get some defensemen, but no, they want to keep their top six forwards still on the third and fourth lines. They could go after a trade for... Yeah, but those guys are not going to fix our team with Chatfield and the Void. Like, those guys are not going to fix them.
He knows that already. He's a Carolina fan.
Those guys are fucking ass, man. Like...
Yeah, Lauren just wants to get somebody for his trash. That's all.
This one slapped over to Lucic. Power play is done as the Oilers didn't do anything as Bouchard tries to take a shot up. A great stick by Kadri. This is a very boring, lackluster first period. The Oilers have...
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a straight over for sure. Doesn't look like it.
Zadorov, nice shot.
This
Big
was
save by
like
Skinner.
a guaranteed over.
Bouchard trying to chip it back. Now picked up by Tanev. And play is blown dead. I'm not too sure what it was. Maybe the net saw if it's Guardians. Those guys I mentioned would be the Oilers' top four. They would be in the top four, but they're fucking not great. The Oilers win. Payton will get better faster. Yeah, right? If they start winning, I'd get way better. Oh. Oh. No scoring defense, but at least they can keep the puck out of the net. Even then, Chatfield and the Void are not even that great at playing defense.
LeBlanc, he doesn't even play in the NHL most of the time. He's an AHL, mostly an AHL
And
defender.
Chatfield
So
should be in the fucking same boat.
pretty much.
Why Vancouver let go of
Yeah,
Chatfield for
actually,
nothing? That's exactly the
Carolina
reason why he's asked. If Vancouver let him go for nothing, you know why.
Carol, yeah, yeah, it's true. Carolina actually, yeah, they're a solid team, but defensive depth is not their strong suit right now. They're probably going to be looking for defense uh, to add to that at the deadline for sure. But it's working out okay so far because their top four is insane and they're not getting injured.
I want to see Chatfield's analytics. Actually, it's not terrible. Chatfield's actually not bad. I'm dissing on the guy.
Defensively,
Even
defensively, he's not
offensively, he's not that bad. Yeah,
really.
77% in his expected goals for and 50% in goals against.
That's not bad. No, I didn't realize.
I mean, he's playing very low minutes, so you could also talk about with DeHaan. Yeah, and Kelvin DeHaan's pretty fucking good defensively as well. Like, his defensive numbers were shit compared to what they are this year. So maybe his defensive partner, which DeHaan is amazing defensively, to note.
Yeah, that was a nice pickup. I forgot about DeHaan.
Oh, and the others couldn't fucking pick him up, eh? Couldn't pay him a few $1 million, but we had to pay Matthias Janmark. You know, $2.5 million to be fucking useless.
Hard to say if he was wanting to go.
Yeah, but you give him like $2 million. How are you gonna say no to that compared to Carolina handing you $750?
Throw him a little extra. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe turn down money. I don't know. That's the whole thing. Is you never know with these players. I mean, I don't think so with DeHaan. He hasn't made a huge amount of money. He was making like $4 million a year at one time, wasn't he?
Chicago,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, so maybe money wasn't as important to him at the time. I mean, you play Chicago on an ass team like that.
But I mean, you're coming to a team that has McDavid and shit. You're a Canadian. Like, I don't know, man. It would have been a good opportunity. I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they offered him $1.5 million or $2 million.
Great opportunity, nice save.
If they didn't offer him that money, then yeah, there's something seriously wrong because he's a great player. It's definitely the value at $750,000. My gosh, what a steal!
Tell me about it. Backlund up to the point. Nice shot from Tanev. This one picked up by Yammer, bounced off the boards. Trying to get this one over, and now picked up by Bouchard. Bouchard gets this one over to Costin. Clem Costin carrying this one into the zone. Trying to get past Rieger, but that one turned over and all the way down the ice, picked up by Cece. Cece trying to make a nice juking move, but Tyler Toffoli solo over him. I don't know why Cece's doing that. Jesus Christ. And there we go. It's back in underneath the Flames' control. Wow. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. What is this, man? So, CC decides to fucking pull a Kel McCarr and impersonates the motherfucker. Like, oh, I'm going to do this spinorama while this guy's on my ass. Even though I can't handle the puck because I got nothing but stone bricks in my hands. Nice block by Costin. And now we're stuck in our own zone because we didn't make a simple flip out. It's ridiculous, man. And that's icing. Oh, never mind. It's not icing because Nurse beat it out. Yeah, Forsley, that's crazy that the Canes did trades. Sandeep, welcome in. Most likely the Flames are going to win tonight, from what it seems like. This one picked up by McDavid. He's dashing this one into the zone. McDavid being pressured by Uyghur. He cuts back. Chips up to the point to Bouchard. Now that one broken up by Huberdeau. This one gets over to Uyghur. Made a nice move. Over to Lucic. Lucic tries to get the shot up, but turnover. And now McDavid looking to be on the attack. Gets this one over to Bouchard. Back over to McDavid. McDavid over to Puljujärvi. Nice shot. Big save by Markstrom. who robs
Guy can't
Puljujärvi.
pot one to save his life.
134 remaining. That was a great chance. Holy shit.
Can't pot one to save his life.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful opportunity, my lord.
Yeah, nature's way tayo, di ba? Naubos na kasi yung nature's way ko.
Oh my god, man. I like that whole defensive play. I don't know what the fuck CC was doing on that play where he received the puck and decided to do like a Cale Makar move and spin around. Like, I just don't get that. And then you get stuck and then you're trying to shovel the puck on your backhand. It's never a great idea. Like, he could have just made a simple move up the boards because he knows that he's not that great with the puck. Like, I just don't get it. Know your skills. Know your abilities. Know your strengths. So you play to your fucking strengths instead of trying to be a dangly fucking defense when you're not.
That's what he used to do in Toronto. A lot.
Yeah, but he's not a two-way defenseman. He's solely a defensive defenseman. He needs to stop faking like he is. Know your strength.
No, that's what I'm saying, though. He used to be like that in Toronto constantly, a lot more than he is now. He was bad. In Ottawa, too. That's
Yeah,
why
because
Ottawa
he
shipped him
tried to
out.
be an offensive guy. Because he was in
Yeah.
juniors.
And he was terrible. Yeah, he's not very good at it.
He was a point per game in juniors, but he's not going to be that like that in the NHL. Simply put as that.
No.
Wasn't there a horror movie called The Force Lane? I'm not too sure.
The Force. I think I know what he's talking
You
about.
could
It's
bet.
about
You
the
could
Force.
bet on the Oilers, but
Changway.
I don't know if it's
Like
exactly
Changway.
safe to bet on the Oilers because, like,
Let me tell you this, as a professional capper, I don't recommend it.
no, Perlo's bet very many times on the Oilers, and majority of the time it's.
I've done well this year, but I'm not betting the Oilers anymore. I bet the over on this game. I shouldn't even do that. Look, it's not even going to be over. Actually, second periods with these two teams are usually insane, so probably we'll see a lot of goals, but
So I'm hoping to see. This one picked up by Uyghur being pressured by McDavid. As Ryan sends this one over to McLeod. Tries to chip this one in deep, but he gets stood up by Lewis. And now Richie trying to carry this one out. As this one gets sent all the way down. Trying to be sent this one out of the zone. 20 seconds remaining in the first period of action. Now this one picked up by Tanev. This one whipped around and picked up by McDavid. Over to Ryan. Nice shot. And that one tipped out of play with 10 seconds remaining. Have you guys been watching the IIHF, the World Juniors? Yeah, I've been keeping up with it,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course. As per usual. Try to keep up with it as much as I can. But yeah, I'm going to be watching the Team Canada-Germany game tomorrow. My two favorites, Germany and Canada. So I'm going to be watching that tomorrow. So that should be good. I went all the way down the ice, and that should be icing on the play with 1 second remaining. Yeah, so if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. It'll be very much appreciated there, guys. Yeah, Canada sure did take a beat down. I heard a lot about it. I heard there was a lot of Michigan goal attempts from what I was hearing.
oh yeah, there's a whole big thing about that now too,
Yeah, I
about the
know.
Michigan goal.
Yeah,
That's the reason why. Canada didn't play because they're trying to be like fancy and all this nonsense. It's like whatever. They had terrible goaltending.
oh,
Goudreau couldn't stop a puck to save
I
his
heard
life.
about that.
That's the reason why they lost. Their goaltending was shit. That's the reason why
and that's
they
the thing. I
lost.
heard Goudreau was like the worst like save percentage guy out of juniors. There was like multiple people ahead of the guy, and they for some reason chose him, which was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just well, and that too. I heard like teamwork wasn't the most amazing thing for Team Canada last night either, which I think will be that. But I always hate that shit. It's just all the old people are just like, oh, we should ban Michigan goals. It's like, should we ban? I seen a funny
Should
post.
ban
Yeah,
them?
some guy was
That's
like, we should ban
ridiculous.
Michigan goals, and then some other guy like quote
What?
tweeted that we should ban slap shots because they're too dangerous.
Yeah. It's not even talking about danger. It's like explain why you would want to ban that because it's showboating, they figure that's what it is. You're right.
But
That's
like
it.
they have good dangles.
So
Like
what about the Savardi and Spinorama? What about when Pavel Bure used to go end to end? What about Carlson's? Like you're gonna ban any of that? What about is it not showboating to pick the corner like Matthews? Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's my gosh. I can't wait till these Don Cherry loving MFers are gone. I hate to say it that way, but it's true. I mean, we're not there anymore.
no,
We're
it's a
not
new
there.
game nowadays, right? No,
Yeah.
no, the banned slap shots was a joke because the guy was like quote tweeted the guy that was like saying, "Oh, we should ban fucking Michigan goals." It's so stupid. I was watching the Germany game. Quap was amazing for Germany. Fucking stole the show. Only allowed one goal against the Swedes. He did quite amazing for the team.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
stood tall,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. And same as that Latvian goalie. Holy crap. That guy, I don't know who he is, Barons or whatever his name is, but that guy's insane as
Great job by
well.
Switzerland though to win the game though. Oh, we all love Don Cherry. Just like his look on hockey now is just not as what it used to be.
It was good for a time, but it's not anymore. We're not there anymore. And we don't want, and I don't want to be there anymore. I mean, it's past. We don't have guys that can't skate going up the ice, smacking people in the ankles and all that stuff anymore. You know?
I think the like, dude, how many fucking years? And it's so funny. How many years have we gone on with Team Canada in the World Juniors, and Team Canada's got off to a horrible start?
Yeah, and it's a bad start. Actually, they haven't lost the first game since 2016,
Oh,
but they've played a lot of really bad games and still won the game.
yeah,
And usually they don't play teams like the Czech Republic the first game. That was a usually they play like Switzerland or something like that, and they barely win 2-1.
yeah.
Yeah, they almost always don't do well in their first game because no matter how much talent you have on your team, those guys played with each other already. They've been on their national under 20 teams and stuff like that. They know each other a lot better than the Canadian guys have just all put together, right? So it's not unusual. It's not unthinkable that they don't hit it off their first game. So it's that whole doing the Michigan stuff is
I
just
think
whatever.
hockey could stay like hockey could be as fun. I think hockey has
Yeah,
the most potential to grow out of almost any sport because of the fact that it's free going. You could do a whole lot, right? Like you could do a
yeah,
lot of things with the puck. And I don't think it's good to have hockey wimpified. Sure, I think definitely having that toughness and shit like that is good.
absolutely.
But I
Yeah,
think to have that funness included in it, where it's not every team is like Daryl Sutter hockey, right? I like the funness of what we've had nowadays. I think this is the funnest hockey has ever been, with the fact
yeah.
that goals are just amazing. We're actually seeing, I
Hmm.
feel, a lot more goals than we have ever had in the last few years, just because people are getting imaginative, and it's making the goalies have a tough time, quite honestly, because the players are throwing different shit. And I like that. Because
Yeah,
now it's like you got to learn new shit about the game. It's growing. And that's why I
yeah.
really like the way that, these new young kids are coming up and they're showing these. Fuck it. Try the mission goal goals. Majority of the time, that shit might work. You never fucking
Yeah,
know.
well, and the Michigan in particular actually is a good play, period. Because you're probably gonna get a rebound out of that, for one thing. If you miss it, it's a good chance you're gonna get a rebound. Secondly, you can fake it. Once you do it like enough, you can fake a Michigan and throw it out front,
Yeah,
and
or you could
people
do
you keep
the
people
Zegers
guessing.
one where you throw it up in the sky and just hope someone fucking bats it down, right? The goalie can't see behind the net. He's really talking with his teammates. His teammates are really giving him that communication.
Yeah.
So I quite like it.
I got no
Builds every
problems
team the
with it.
same way. They get all the
Not
top
at all.
scorers and then ignore the two. Actually, there's quite a good amount of grinders. You have Brendan Othman this year, who was a very much of a power forward. But in a quick tournament like this, you really don't need chipping grinders. I think it's good to have a team that has some offense. But you have like Nolan Allen. I don't think he was playing last night, but I think majority of our defensive core has a lot of offensive guys and some two-way guys. Let me see. Where's my elite prospects? There it is. Yeah, Benjamin Goudreau. I don't know why the fuck they decided to play him. Like an 860-68 in the ROHL for the Sarnia Sting. What the hell they were thinking with that one, I don't know.
I don't know how bad that team was or whatever. I
But
don't
they
know.
were playing Zellweger, Mathieu, Korninski, Hines. Hines is a nice guy.
Korchinski is a freaking not a grinder, but he's a
Two-way
solid.
guy.
Yeah, he's a solid physical.
Like, you
guy,
have
no
Nathan
doubt
Go,
about that.
sure. You got, like, dude, there's only, like, two guys that are under 5.
What's that Ottawa guy that we made fun of them taking? They got him on.
No, Tyler Boucher's American.
Could not. Oh,
Yeah,
is
he's
he?
American, yeah. He'd be on the American team.
I thought he was on. Oh, okay.
Logan Stankoven. I heard he's been doing
Stankoven, yeah,
amazing, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, how
Logan
the fuck did
Stankoven's
this guy
fantastic.
drop to the second round, and how the hell did Dallas just draft another phenom?
They are incredible, man. Dallas Stars, I'll tell you, the best draft in
Like,
development.
it's incredible how they just got
team.
another amazing player. Like, it's incredible. And then also the note, the Spangler Cup Team Canada, they're getting their asses spanked, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they've already lost.
I didn't
They
even know
lost
that
2
was
games
still going
already.
on right now.
Yeah, they lost their first game against, I think it was Davos was the second team, and then they lost against somebody else. But yeah, they're already 0-2. They're just not scoring goals. 3 goals for, and they have had 5 goals against.
Well, I don't know
What's that? You cut out there.
players playing in Europe, right?
What's that?
That's Canadian players. That's Canadian players playing in Europe.
Yes. You have a pretty decent team. Like, you got
Yes.
Perlini,
So, like-
Ennis, Darnay, but, like, there are a lot of older guys that are, like, on their way out for the offense.
Yeah, a lot of guys, like, they didn't really get a new group of people into Europe because of expansion. There's a lot of guys that stayed here. They're getting paid pretty good in the AHL. You know what I mean?
I think there was some
it's-
guys from the AHL, I do believe. Like, Brett Connolly is on the team. And I think he is playing in the
Brett
AHL. Oh, no, Connolly's in Europe. My bad.
No,
Look good,
they
yeah.
have to be in Europe. They can't come from the AHL.
Oh. Well,
Or can they?
no,
I
because
could be wrong
there's
about that.
there's Nicholas Buden and Josh Brook, who's in the AHL.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
There's some AHL guys that can. Also, guys, thank you very much for all the like and subscribes on the stream so far. You guys have been insane to start off the stream. Also, make sure to go check out my man Perlo. I keep forgetting. We're gonna put his link down
Yeah.
in the description below. And make sure to go and check out my man's BPAL picks. If you guys don't know what that
Yes.
is, if you like betting and you're over 19, of course, and you like betting, go check out my man BPAL. The man who's joining me for the stream tonight is Perlo, and he makes all the picks. And if you like getting some picks for you and you like to bet some money, definitely go check him out. If you use code Payton15, you'll save yourself $25 on your monthly subscription. So I would definitely recommend going and checking out if you're a betting man and like to make some money.
You can try it for a free week there too and get comfortable with it and all that stuff like that. But we're up 100 units, which is, I don't know. Like if you don't know what 100 units is, probably don't do it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's kind of for experienced people. It's not Yeah, go find. But if you're into betting and you like to make money, it's a good place to be because we do that. Um, so, anyways, I was thinking, really, when you look at it, there's only one player that Edmonton could get that would actually move the needle for this team.
Mm-hmm.
It's only Chikrin.
Oh, I know.
I just don't see any other, unless Connor Murphy could be available and he'd be willing to come, or that would be an improvement for sure. But there's really not much out there. I'm doing these trade videos all the time, and like defensemen are very hard to find.
Oh, there's not very many defensemen that are like of open and are gonna be available. Like it's pretty fucking hard. Um, there's not a whole lot. But the thing is, for us to have 4 years with this team and Holland not to pull the trigger on any rumors or anything since is insane to me. Right? Like, how many fucking, like, defensive rumors have we seen over the past, like, year? Or even, like, over the past few years? I actually kind of... I don't know if there has been a whole lot of big defensive names, but I kind of like to take a look. I mean, Mackenzie Weegar. How many fucking years have we heard his name around, and we haven't talked to Florida? I mean, maybe we have. But, like, you didn't talk... That's the thing also that pissed me off. How did you not talk to Pittsburgh when they were playing around with the names of Peterson and Marino? How were we not there?
I don't know. Maybe we were. It's really hard to say, but I don't know. I mean,
I'll be right back. Just gonna grab water. You keep talking. I'll hear you.
what did they want in return? Marino, we already know didn't want to be here to begin with, so we wouldn't be able to get him.
Peterson. Peterson's kind of an enticing name, I would say.
Yeah, well, once they had Marino I guess they got the package they want. They probably don't want to give up Peterson anymore.
No, and I get that.
Send a picture model.
This fucking frustrates me. How we see all these great defensive moves and how we see the fucking New Jersey Devils make a great defensive core in just a year's time, and yet we're still sitting here bargain binning with our top four with Brett fucking Kulak.
There's a name. There's a name that the whole league could have had.
Oh, Siegenthaler.
I would imagine. Siegenthaler, yeah. Siegenthaler, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have no analytics GM. We have Mr. Ken Holland, who uses the PDO analytic in Corsi.
Well, his son or his son-in-law or whatever. The other Holland, he seems to.
He's really. I don't think I heard. I haven't heard his name until like just this past off season.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Siegenthaler is one that we could add. I would imagine. I don't see why not. They only gave up a third, or did they pick him up off of waivers even? What was it like? They didn't give hardly anything.
Also, Forsling was on waivers a long time ago as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like these obvious, like even Jacob Middleton, for fuck's sakes, from San Jose. Like, why couldn't we call San Jose for that one last year during the deadline?
What did they give up, a second for that?
They gave up Capo Kaukonen and a fifth for Jacob Middleton. Like, I mean, fine.
Oh yeah, Kaukonen and a fifth. So well, if they specifically liked Kaukonen, I suppose we would have been out because we wouldn't have had a goaltender to give Kaukonen. But
no.
I don't know.
But I mean, you can match it, right? You throw in a second or something like that. I don't know. Like, I mean, you had Madsen available at the time as well, but I don't like doing deals with Anaheim. Like, I mean, I didn't mind the Kulak move last offseason, but like, I just don't get it. There's so many fucking defensemen that you could see around here, man, and there's just It boggles my fucking brain on why we don't do it.
I would like to know if we try. I would like to know what happens in those situations because you never find out if you actually were in on it. But usually you can hear rumblings about it. You know what I mean? Like you don't even hear any rumblings about us being in on anybody.
No.
Usually hear about it. Like when
To be honest with you, I just don't think a lot of
when
rumors come out from Edmonton. That's why, honestly, you see a lot of these media people just make shit up. You get what I mean?
well, that's true.
Because
And
did we ever hear
because-
anything about the Kulak move? Or when Kulak was signing?
But when Holland was with Detroit, there was never. They had they traded in a decade the least of any team. They made the least amount of trades of any team.
Yep. Yeah, you look at Holland's list of trades that he's made, it's not very far compared to other GMs. But to be honest with you, him being afraid to trade is kind of fucking stupid. Because it's not like we have a good team. Right? We need to sometimes make some deals. Oh, I'm forgetting one other one. Ryan Graves. He was available at the
that
time.
was what? How much?
And all New Jersey Devils
What did
gave
they give
up
up
is
for
Mikhail
that?
Maltsov and a second-round pick.
Second round
Wait. And we made a deal near that time as well. That's where we picked up Duncan Keith. Oh, right. I forgot about that. We wasted Caleb Jones and a third-round pick for that bum.
But Graves was a free agent at the
No.
time, wasn't he? So
No.
he already
has
had a contract?
Yeah, he had a contract. He had 2 years remaining in that contract. 3.1.
Okay.
We could have used that money. Instead of picking up Keith, we could have picked up Graves. See, there's so many deals that we could have made. Oh, all the media members in Edmonton, I don't like dissing on the media people, but those people are stupid. And also laugh, I seen your tweet where Philly media people are like, Tortorella's not giving us an answer on why Hayes got benched. This is hypocrisy. This is bullshit. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're a media member. He doesn't need to explain shit to you, you moron. It's like you're a media person, dude. You're not gonna get shit sometimes.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's the way he does
Because
it.
Torts is,
But I guess I
Torts
don't
is
know
so
what
much
it
of a
is.
fuck
I don't know
you,
what
dude.
it is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. That's why. Why does he?
He doesn't give you a cookie cutter answer. And he's like, yeah, he didn't play so well, and that's why we benched him. You just, I don't know. Don't give a fuck, man.
It's between him and I. We talked about it, and that's it. That's it. So, I would want a coach to be like that. Honestly, why would you want a coach like spreading out all the reasons?
Yeah, Kevin
why you're
Haynes
doing
played like
everything
ass. Like, so you want me to say that to you? Like, I just don't get the media sometimes. It's
Yeah.
and that's why media people get into fights with Torts. We've seen it very many times before because the media people are trying to get answers so they can write about something. But Tortorella's just like, I don't know.
They want him what they're trying to do, and I know I have to do it when I do videos to a certain degree because people want to see legitimacy, even though it's a fake legitimacy, is they want to be able to say Tortorella said this, and that's why I say this. Because people are like, well, you're just your opinion.
Oh, and there we
What's
go.
wrong with something
Flames.
being somebody
They put in the first goal.
score?
Mikhail
Oh,
Backlund.
okay, sorry, I didn't realize the game had even started.
I was just about to say that we started in the second period. I was just complaining about the media and Torts. But Mikhail Backlund buries his first of the game, and now the Flames are up 1-0 because guess what? We weren't able to get out of the zone, and someone was left wide open.
Okay.
A missed assignment because what was Nurse doing? He's snurfing butt cheeks or something. Standing around fucking doing nothing, dude. Nurse, your ass, buddy. God damn it, man. This is also his first year making 9 mil. 9 million. 9 mil.
No, this is his first
9
year
million.
making
First year
9.
making 9.
Maybe that explains some of it. He's trying to live up to the contract, trying to do too much and all that kind of stuff like that. I don't know.
Very nice shot from the point. Picked up by Fogle. Now Fogle looking around. Trying to find that open lane. Barry down below. Draisaitl chips it down below to Barry. Barry tries to center it, but Dubé turns that over. Fogle try to keep it in the zone, but not able to as it does poke out. Fogle gets it down below to Barry. Barry pokes this one over to Kulak and bounce off the boards and now sent deep into the zone and stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Stone sends this one up. Over to Kadri. Kadri, nice shot. That one blocked up. Bouchard chips it over to Nebelainen, and Nebelainen chips it out of the zone. Oh, of course, my nose is going to start getting plugged. Of course, Nebelainen trying to get this one out. McDavid not able to get a handle of it, as that one should be offside. Lucic touched it up, and he was out of the zone. What are these refs on? Lucic picks this one up over to Kadri. Nice stick by Nebelainen to break that one up. 17:22 remaining with the Flames being up 1-0. I don't know why my nose all of a sudden is now just going to get plugged up. That's why we got the good old Kleenex. The good old Kleenex to save the day.
They're not making any progress in the offensive zone, like at all.
Oh, nothing. We've got nothing.
I don't know. Have we had one quality chance?
Ryan looking
This
to carry
game,
this one
really?
up. Tries to flutter this all the way down the ice, and Markstrom trying to chip it out of the zone. Not really. We have not really had that many quality opportunities. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. I'm hoping my body hopes. No, I mean, I feel better. Like, I feel great. It's just my nose is still continuing to be clogged. Lewis kicks this one over. Nice spin around shot by Richie, and nice easy save by Skinner. This one picked up by Ryan. Ryan trying to flutter this one out as he sends this one in deep. Trying to suck it up, but it's not wanting to go in there. It's not wanting to come on out. Tries to center that one. Pugliarvi tries to poke it on the net. This one over to Tyler Foley. He's carrying this one up. Gets this one over to Lindholm. Sends this one into the zone, into the corner, and that one will be offside on the play, so the Oilers get some time to carry this one out. Toffoli trying to carry this one in. Backlund tries to take a shot on the net, but missed wide. Pugliarvi trying to slap out of the zone, but kept in by the Flames, and now picked up by CC. Tried to bounce over to Nurse, but horrible bounce. Nurse still does get it out of the zone. I've been saying this for weeks, and I don't know if you agree, but Nurse and CC need to stop playing together. They're a horrible defensive pairing.
Yeah, but who else are you gonna
Nurse
put?
and Bouchard, do fucking something else, man. Like, it's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is this team. I don't know if I've seen since McDavid and Draisaitl has been in. This team look like they have this little confidence.
Yeah, welcome in, Ace, and welcome in, Kyle.
They have no pushback. They have no pushback at all.
None. It's fucking embarrassing.
They're not making plays. They look like the Philadelphia Flyers. That's what they look like. Oh,
We're about to see
wow.
something. Tanev has a handle of this. Tries to send this one up. Kadri cuts back. Kadri sends this one on the net. That one blocked up and not picked up by Draisaitl. Draisaitl carrying this one over to Foegele. Foegele looking around. Bounced off the back and no one able to get a handle of it. No Yamamoto able to strip it away from Uyghur up to the point to Barry. Big bomb for the point and right to the back of the net. Tyson Barry puts that one to the back of the net and the Oilers tie the game up at 1.
Markstrom should have had that, unless Draisaitl tipped it, but I don't think he did.
Oh, looks like it was just a straight goal from
Or did he?
Barry.
No, he should have had that.
Marsham has not been amazing.
That's his one. That was his 100th goal.
Yo, really? Not very many defensemen get that.
Barry's 100th goal. Yeah.
Not a whole lot of defensemen get even 100 goals, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that one goes on to the bench. Oh my god, Jack Campbell made a save on the bench. Holy shit. Holy shit, what a glove save. Zadorov picks this one up. Gets this one sent into the zone. Man, I feel like if Jack Campbell continues to play like this bad, like even next year, man, his confidence is going to be shot. I don't even know. Like, I think Jack Campbell's like one of those guys where, like, if you get your confidence shot and you're not having people in your corner, you're just never going to recover, you know?
The thing is that's what his problem was early in his career. It's why he took
Because,
so long.
yeah,
like
because he was
Dallas
a first
let
round,
go,
he was a
and
first round hype up pick.
He went to LA and then he went to Toronto. He seemed to get his confidence, but it never stays. Like he has 2 bad games, and I guess he's like really hard on himself, but that's not there's got to be some way. You're a professional athlete to psychologically learn how not to be so hard on yourself and all that stuff, right? Like, I don't know.
I don't know either. This one can sit around.
It was my worry when we picked him up because he just never was
He won't become
consistent.
Scott Darling. No, he's worse than Scott Darling because his contract is going to be fucking horrendous.
Darling, yeah, wasn't even that much, and I think they bought him out
or something
eventually.
like that. And yeah, they did. This one trying to be carried out by Hannafin. Chips this one over to Toffoli. Toffoli carrying this one up as he sends this one deep into the zone. But you could say that Campbell and Darling were very close in comparison. You could actually kind of say that. I do like the comparison there because Darling was kind of the same way. You know, had that like few great games in Chicago, but never showed that consistency. And then you fully seen what happened in Carolina. Yo, welcome in on this one. We're off to a commercial break. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button as well, boys. It'll be very much appreciated if you guys haven't sown already. Yeah, it's been a fun stream. And make sure to go check my man Perlo as well. His link is up in the pin comment up at the top. Jack Campbell's a good goalie, but with the new team and new coach, it'll take time. I don't know, man. I
don't buy that. I don't buy that.
I don't know, man. He was even bad before he left Toronto.
He wasn't great.
He had a great beginning to that season last year, but he had a horrible ending.
He had a couple of good 10-game stretches. And besides that, he never really was all that great. He certainly wasn't $6 million a year great. And that was the thing, is for some reason believed he was going to become good.
I'm one of those guys that believed.
I think we were just hoping more than anything.
Yeah, I don't know, in the back of my head, I did know. I was like, man, I don't know about Jack Campbell. But, like, my little part of me was like, I have hope. Oh, Koskinen's 10 times better. We all know that. Koskinen's the G. Koskinen is the G. Oh my god, what a I don't know. We haven't talked a little bit since, but Zub. 4.6 for 4 years, eh?
Oh.
Fucking steal.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, absolutely.
What was I gonna look at?
Oh, that and Sanderson's looking just.
Power play for the others. This is huge.
Right on.
But if we were to buy out Campbell's contract, the only problem is with Campbell's buyout is like later on down the contract, we gave him a little bit more of a bonus, I think. So, oh no, it looks like we gave him less base salary, so that means that cap hit will be a little bit higher. So it's about 1.5 after the 4 years, but like it's usually about 2.3, 2.6 during the last few years, which is not bad, but still, to have another fucking buyout on our team again. Oh. Let's go over to Draisaitl. Up to the point to Barry.
And then need to get a goaltender still.
Barry, nice shot. That one tipped wide. This one trying to be sent out of the zone. Barry tries to keep it in, which he does. Kept in by McDavid. Now, great chance for McDavid looking around over to Draisaitl. Yep, same play again. Same play. Same fucking play,
same
dude.
Play. Everybody knows it's coming. You're not.
I mean, we're still one of the best
Ovechkin.
power plays in the league. But like you can see Markstrom, like he knew it. He was over there.
They know it's
dashing
coming.
in over to Nuge. Nuge bounces one up to the point to Barry. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl down below to McDavid. Tried to get over to Draisaitl. He gets tied up. And now this one trying to be sent out of the zone, but kept in. McDavid leaves it for Nuge. Nuge up to the point to Barry. Barry down below to McDavid, but that one he wasn't able to receive. And that one chipped out of the zone. And Barry has a handle of it again. Over to Draisaitl. 12:04 remaining in the second period of action. This one stayed down by McDavid. He's looking to dash into the zone. Up to the point. This one sent over the Nuge. Nice shot. Big save by Markstrom. This one sent over to Hyman. That one broken up. This one sent around. McDavid keeps this one in the zone. And now Zadorov looking to carry this one out. We got about 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Zadorov, nice move. That one just missed the net wide. And now Hyman looking to carry this one in over to McDavid. Nice backhand, but that one missed the net. And now Dubé looking to carry this one up. Dashing into the zone for the Flames. Leaves it for Mangiapane. Mangiapane coming out of the box. Nice shot. That one missed the net wide. Great opportunity. Nice shot by Holloway. That one blocked up. Yeah, Moto trying to get it out of the zone. Being pressured by Mangiapane. Also, man, for me and my fantasy team, big sad on Mangiapane not scoring as much this year.
Yeah. I mean,
he's getting killed by Sutter.
I think it was, it was reasonable for him not, like, if it's the first time he ever really did that, so I don't know. But the whole team has regressed a lot, and I think a lot of it has to do with losing Kachuk and Gaudreau. I mean, let's face it, Kachuk is a beast. Now, Florida hasn't done well either, but there's a situation where the difference is, like, yeah, that's the difference. Like, Calgary's got an amazing defense, and they can't win.
Puljujärvi chips this down below, trying to get it back out of the zones, the Flames. CC has a handle of it. Yeah, Nurse is playing like garbage. Yeah, he's been playing like garbage all goddamn month. This one chipped right back up, picked up by Kulak. Kulak chips this one back over to CC. Gets this one over to McLeod, and now chipped in by Ryan as that one gets stopped up alongside the boards. The CC sends it right in deep. This one trying to be... Oil's regressed down to Payton's buddy. What's that mean? This one trying to be chipped out of the zone. This one sent in deep. Stopped behind the net by Campbell and over to Nemelainen. Nemelainen sends this one in deep. Picked up by Costin. Nice bump by Holloway on Tanev. Man, Holloway's showing that body massively tonight. Holy crow. See him a few times just laid in. Tanev trying to get this one out of the zone, which he does. Now went all the way down the ice with about 9 minutes remaining in the second period of action. This one being chipped around. Picked up by McLeod. 8:52 remaining in the second period of action. McLeod carrying this one up over to Nemelainen as he slaps this one into the zone. Stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Markstrom whips it around. Fogle trying to keep it in. Nemelainen trying to send it right back in on the zone. Now picked up by Anderson behind the net. Rasmus Anderson bounces off the boards. And now picked up by the Flames. Noah Hannafin looking to carry this one up. A nice stick by Ryan. McLeod sends this one in deep for the Oilers and will be picked up by Fogle in the corner. Battling with Anderson as he cuts right back up to the point, and that was a horrible pass, so that one gets sent all the way down the ice and stopped behind the net by Skinner. Skinner wings this run around the boards. McDavid slaps it even further out of the zone. The Flames looking to be on the attack. Kadri looking around, sends it down below. Lucic battling with CC as Lucic wins that one. Sends this one over to Tanev. Sends this one around over to Kadri. Leaves it for Lucic back down below to Kadri. McDavid battling with Kadri. Tries to send it down below. Now picked up by Huberdeau. Being tied up with Nurse. Huberdeau still gets that pass over to Kadri. Nice shot. That one, oh, nice rebound, but Lucic wasn't able to get on the net, and that one turned over by the Oilers. Nurse tries to get it out of the zone, but once again, not able to. Finally does get poked out. As the Hyman, McDavid, Nuge, or Puljujärvi line has just basically been playing in their own zone. Weren't able to do anything offensively.
And then we take a penalty.
Oh, sweet.
It's Puljujärvi.
Awesome, man. Love it. Love it, dude. Nice shot. Big save by Skinner. Love it, man. Love it, dude. Love it. Oh, dude. So I have some fucking trades that I gotta talk to you about. I haven't really replied back to this dude because I think it's a criminal trade that he's trying to send me. So I was trying to get Kevin Haynes from Philadelphia. So Minnesota in the fantasy league has Kevin Haynes. And I was like, okay, he's like offering 50% retained of Kevin Haynes. I'm like, that's not bad. Like, basically, you get like 3.5 for Kevin Hayes, who's a point per game player. And I'm like, that's not a bad idea. But in the rule set, you could only have a certain amount of players being retained. And so I was like, okay, I'll ship my towards Jonathan Toews. But this guy wants more for Jonathan Toews than what he wanted for Kevin Haynes. Basically, this guy sent me for Hayes. It was like Atkinson, Civil, and Jared Anderson Dolan. And that was it. For fucking Toews, because I really didn't want Nate Schmidt on the team instead of, like, if I was picking up Toews, I'd rather get rid of Schmidt. Because if I'm getting Toews, I don't want to get rid of Atkinson. Because I'd rather, for Atkinson, get a player that's better productive-wise, because if Atkinson comes back next year, then he's going to be a pretty productive player. Right? He's going to get you 50, 60 points. So then I shift my thing towards this. So the guy then sends me a deal for Jonathan Toews. He sent me a few deals, but I don't really like any of them. But one of them, let me just find the Jonathan Toews one, if I can. Basically, let me find it. He wants Stanislav Civil, the guy, the Columbus Blue Jackets defenseman, Mangiapane, Schmidt, and Anderson Dolan for Jonathan Toews and Travis Hamonic at 50%. But Jonathan Toews is fucking ass.
Face it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, Mangiapane's not doing amazing this year, no doubt. But Mangiapane's, like, numbers are still better than Jonathan Toews on any given week. So I'm not trading away Mangiapane.
Yeah.
Because I have that hope that he'll bounce back.
Yeah, it's possible.
Kid has a killer shot. He has so much, like, he generates a lot of offense. He's just not finishing too much this year. If anything, I'm trading Mangiapane for someone that could actually be useful for the team. Not for a fucking Jonathan Toews who probably is going to fall off. I don't know why Hyman, McDavid, and Puljujärvi. I mean, they generated a pretty good amount of offensive opportunities, quite honestly, tonight. It's just they were getting stuck in their own zone because Nurse and CC have been atrocious tonight. Guy with no stick out there, so now it's just basically 3 men. Nice shot, big save by Skinner as Kadri makes a nice chance, and what a great save by Skinner with a minute 04 remaining on the power play.
Like people saying that McDavid should still get MVP, and I suppose, but to tell you the honest truth, we're not even close to a playoff spot if it's not for Skinner.
And then this other
Not even
deal,
close.
he wanted Anderson, Dolan, Majapani, Civil, and Schmidt for Hamonic and Kevin Haynes. And Hamonic would be at 50% retained. Just none of those deals sound appetizing.
For who, Kevin Hayes and who?
Travis Hamonic.
Oh, I don't know.
And especially since Anderson Dolan's playing right now, the only way I would see is if I got Kevin Haynes, like, for cheap. But, anyways, this one gets sent in deep by the Flames. Nemelion trying to send this one out. Battle up alongside of the boards. This one poked over to Nuge, who tries to send this one out, but kept it in the zone by Hannafin. Rizika over to Hannafin. Big bomb, and that one blocked up. Rizika trying to get a handle of it, trying to flick it up to the point. That one blocked up. He gets it again over to Dubé. Dubé, nice shot, blocked up. Back up to the point to Hannafin. Another great shot. Big save by Skinner. The others battling, trying to get this one out. Ryan finally does get it out of the zone, and we're back to even strength. Pugliarvi comes out of the box, and this one whipped up. Bounced off the glass by Richie. Nurse sends this one right back over to Fogle. Fogle cuts up, chips it over to Draisaitl. Great move, nice shot, big save by Markstrom. This one kept in by Nurse. Lewis trying to get past Nurse, and now picked up by Richie. Nice move by Lewis, but gets tied up by Draisaitl. Draisaitl chips this one over to Bouchard. Bouchard trying to carry this one out of the zone for the Oilers as he's dashing all the way through. Looks for an open man, gets this one over to Draisaitl. Great quick shot to nice save by Markstrom. Another nice shot by Nurse, and that one blocked up by Tanev. Kadri trying to carry this one up, and that one broken up and now picked up by Fogle. Fogle dashing into the zone, waiting, looking for an open man. Leaves it for the point to Bouchard. Down below to McDavid. McDavid looking. He gets tripped up by Uyghur. Ooh, that was kind of a fucking knee-on knee. Van Hoek, welcome in, bud. Down below to Kadri. McDavid not out there. Anderson looking. Trying to wrap it around, but great stick by Hyman to mess up his trajectory. Anderson trying to get on the net. Still making a nice move. Sends it down below. Picked up by Huberto. Nice shot. That one just missed the net wide. You know, welcome in, Yukon. Welcome in, bud. Nice one up to the point. Sends it down below. Huberto looking around up to the point to Zadorov. Zadorov cutting down below. Tries to get on the net. Lucic. Try to get a handle of it. Up to the point to Lindholm. Yeah, the Saddle Dome does suck. I think it's one of the worst rinks in the NHL, without a doubt. Easily.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
they need a new rink hardcore.
Yeah, of course I remember you, Van Hoek. Welcome in, bud.
Yeah, it's Van Hoek.
The legendary Van Hoek. This one trying to get past Tanev. McLeod tries to send this one in deep. Also, you know your team that you were relinquished in the Nashville Predators? That team's actually doing good. They're 7-4.
Oh yeah.
And I think the main reason why, well, you had Backlund, Kalkin, and Ami, but you also have Jesper Bratt doing amazing. Buchnevich. You also have Matthias McCallie, who unfortunately is injured. Then you have Natchez, Tarasenko, who's doing not that bad. Erik Karlsson.
I didn't have all those.
Oh, you didn't
guys.
have any of these guys.
He's did some trading. Did a good job trading.
Oh shit, what did he do? I wonder. I'm kind of curious now. I'll take a look, because Yeah, I thought he didn't have that good of a team.
No, no, I didn't have all those guys. I'm pretty positive I didn't have Nietzsche's because I would have been pretty happy with that.
I'm thinking he did do some trades because the Nashville Predators team has been pretty fucking good. But I'm thinking maybe you did have Natchez because it was the middle of the off season. He did relinquish the team middle of off season. I'm not seeing any Nashville. That's kind of. I did a wee bit of deals. Let's draft pay trading. Yeah, no, I don't think. I think that was just the original team. It looks like he has done nothing for trades.
What did I had? I do believe I had.
I kind of know Van Hook. I think I've had a few.
I had Tarasenko.
I've had a few girlfriends before. Well, two.
Hmm.
Kind of know. Yeah. I want to see that hit again and see. Yeah, he didn't even fucking aim for the chest. He aimed right for the fucking knee. What a douche. Look at that knee-on-knee collision right there, man. No call on the play. BS. Also, it's so funny how, like, legit people were, like, making fun of McDavid in that McDavid Vancouver game where he got, like, viciously slapped and everyone was, like, calling McDavid a whiner and shit like that. I don't know what it is with people, and people did the exact same thing to Crosby. When you're the best player in the game and you complain, like, once out of the million times you don't, everyone calls you a big old baby. It's crazy to me. Like, I remember when Crosby got, like, viciously hit in the head by Dave Steckel, and everyone was calling him a pussy. Oh, he's a pussy.
Yeah.
He can't take hits like that. He's a pussy. It's like, dude, he got hit in the head. You take a hit like that, man. And see what happens.
Crosby did get like it's same thing. McDavid when he gets up full speed, they just don't call penalties that they would call on other people. There's no doubt about it. It's almost like they say, like they know that if they do that, it's such an advantage for the Oilers. He just has to get up to full speed and go past people, and they're gonna have to take him down, right? Like he could use that as a way. They could be on the power play all game long, pretty much. But I mean, that's the rules. So you've got.
Oh, yeah, but it's just like, I just laugh at Canucks fans calling us big fucking, like, calling McDavid a whiner and a baby when they have had, two riots? And when were those two riots? Oh, yeah, right, when you lost the fucking cup 2 times. So suck on these balls, buddies. I don't think Canucks fans have a right to call people whiners, dude. They're the biggest whiners I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we lost the cup. We're rioting now. Because we lost the cup. It's the end all be all. I'll be getting a girlfriend in 2023. Good luck in that endeavor, bro. Good luck in that endeavor, bro.
Can be the best and worst thing that ever happened to.
This one picked up by McDavid over to Draisaitl, tries to center it. Draisaitl gets a handle it again. And that one will be tipped out of the point. And now Nurse over to CC. CC back over to Nurse. Back over to CC as he whips this one over to Hyman as he sends this one deep into the zone. Picked up by Anderson. McDavid was pressuring Anderson, but he looks to flutter this one out of the zone, which he does. Nurse trying to slap it out, which he does. Get it back over to Draisaitl, but turned over by Ritchie as he's looking to dash right back on in, but that one will be offside on the play. With 32.5 remaining left in the second. Yeah, man, I just don't even know what to say about this game. It's just this is a boring fucking game, dude. This is
Yep.
such
I did
a
not see
boring
this coming,
game.
dude. I should have saw this coming. because when they lost to Vancouver, I was like, this team has it's. I don't know if it's not confident or just like no heart. They don't have any jump or
Dude,
desire
Perlo,
or
oh my God. So it doesn't even deserve to be a tie game for the Oilers right now. We've done nothing offensively,
no,
dude.
no,
Nothing. And I
no,
looked at Money Puck. We
no.
have 0.98 goals expected right now. You want to hear what the Flames are expected for their goals? 3.03. They have
Yeah.
two
Skinner
more
has been
goals
amazing.
expected than what we got right now, man. We're playing against the fucking Flames, man.
Yeah.
And it's not even that, like, it's like our bottom guys doing bad. Everyone's doing bad. McDavid's not even looking that great tonight. Draisaitl is
nobody's
looking
look-
not like I would have to say
He looks
Draisaitl-
invisible.
Draisaitl, I would say
invisible.
he's probably been one of our better ones.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't.
Dude, the
I haven't
second
noticed
line has
anybody
been
out
more in
there.
the offensive zone than any. But that's the thing. We haven't really got very much offensive time in general. But I will say the Fogle, Draisaitl, Yamamoto line has been the only line that's actually been able to do anything offensively tonight. But
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's,
man. That's bad. That's just bad. Nurse and CC are having a rough night. Rough night for Nurse and CC again. Who knew? Who knew that those two guys were going to have another rough night? Huh? Couldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
Thinking about going to the gym after this stream, but man, I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, I'm not feeling 100% either. Tell you the
I was
honest
thinking
truth.
about going doing the legs, but I think I might just wake up in the morning. And
I don't
do 'em.
know. I don't know what it's been. Maybe I don't know.
Everyone's
I'm not
been getting
feeling-
sick though. Like everyone is. I do want to go to the gym. I did want to go to the gym today, but working 9:30 to 6 and then basically coming home and doing all this was a lot. But I gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym. Gotta get my leg workout in. I'll have some pre-workout here in a few minutes. I gotta make that, and then I gotta go to the gym. Gotta go to the gym. My plan is to.
I went to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday.
Yeah, I went to the gym last night.
But first time for.
Why do I go to the gym? Because I want to get fucking swole. Want to get fucking juice to the tits.
Feels
It
good.
does feel good. It's good to just get the workout in and release some anxiety and some stresses that you're having in
Yeah,
your life and shit like that.
And you're going to live a younger life for longer. That's what I liked about it. Is like I want to be walking when I'm 70 years old.
I guess I could talk a little bit about this since my family kind of knows now too. But another reason why I kind of took some time off as well, that my fucking my grandma unfortunately just got diagnosed with breast cancer not too long ago as well.
Oh shit.
It looks like it can be dealt with. Breast cancer is one of those cancers that you can deal with it pretty easily. Of course, it's usually at a loss of a tit, but it seems like my grandma, there's two choices that she could go with, and we'll see what she'll kind of go on from the results that she'll get from her last doctor's appointment. But yeah. So yeah, that was my bad news that I got, I think, a week or two ago now. Right before Christmas,
Well,
at least there is some positive stuff. With it.
Obviously you can just like remove something and it's gone rather than it's gone terminal or something like
yeah,
that.
basically
So,
there's this one cyst and then one lump there. So it's just the one little lump, and they could either just remove it or with chemo or they just completely remove the tit.
Mm.
I'm too scared for the gym, so I bought a weight bench. I get you. I was the same way. I was very scared to go to the gym for a while there. It was absolutely terrifying, but now I just love it. Bear fighter, somebody said, so I don't have to go to the gym.
You're scared to go to the gym for what reason?
Maybe because of either the people or the weights. I don't know. For me, it was just like I'm a very skinny guy. So like when I went to the gym for the first time in Chetwynd, I was kind of like intimidated. But after that, like I just really started not giving a fuck. Because it's
Yeah.
just like, who cares? Everyone's there to get better.
What? Okay, so I would the reason why he's afraid to go to the gym is he's worried about what people are going to think of him at the gym. People don't think of you
Honestly,
at the
people
gym.
respect you more just to go to the gym. If you're there working out, trying, like people were gonna respect
People
you.
don't think of you at the gym. No, they don't think of you. Here's a good quote that I just heard, and I love it, and it's true because I'm not 60 yet, but they use the word 60. In your early 20s or like when you're in your late teens, you worry about what people think of you. In your 30s and 40s, you don't care what people think of you. In your 50s and 60s, you realize nobody was thinking of you.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking of you. So go to the gym, take care of yourself. And who cares what they're thinking of you, anyways?
I've like quickly learned that and stuff like that over a quick amount of time because like with that, like I've just like grown to like the gym culture is so fucking cool, dude. Like I've met so many cool people from like
It
talking
is.
to people at the gym and such.
They're the most
Oh my
unjudgmental
god.
people you're going to find
Like
at the gym. They don't judge you at all, like not
majority
at
of the time
all.
I actually get compliments. I get compliments from people and they're like, "Oh, fucking amazing physique." They don't really give a fuck that you're skinny. They just see that like, "Oh, this is a skinny dude who is, seeing that how good the gym is, that maybe needs to work out a little bit, and
Yeah.
now he's in the gym working out."
Yeah, because most people that go to the gym, they went to the gym when, to lose weight. So they know
Either
how it feels.
well,
Not
it's either two
everybody.
scenarios.
Some
Either
people were doing it from the
yeah,
time they were
either you
young.
were
But
super skinny or you were super fat or like a little fat.
probably,
Or
yeah.
just unhealthy,
Yeah.
right? For me, I was super skinny, wanted
Somewhere
to fatten
along the
myself up.
line, yeah, somewhere along the line you made a choice because you wanted to be stronger, thinner, or something. You know what I mean? Just for your health. And somewhere, and it might have started because of like body image, but if you do it, if I find doing it, it wasn't about body image anymore. It's about health. You just feel healthier when you go
Yeah.
to the gym, right? You feel way better.
Hey, now just eat a moose and you'll be
So
strong like a moose. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's actually so funny. Me and my brother, I like to like just play fight with my brother all the time, and like I keep forgetting how strong I'm getting. So whenever I play fight, I have to like tone down like the way that I fake punch or like grapple with him and stuff because I'm just way stronger now. So like when I grab onto something, I just forget that like whenever I'm using full power, like I have a lot of strength nowadays. So I like accidentally hit my brother like kind of almost full of strength and he's like, "Oh, dude, what the hell?" Knocked the wind out of him. Yeah, let's go Edmonton. Hopefully we could come back. Yeah, I took that creatine with this. I just had some creatine in my protein smoothie, so I'm about to be ready to hit that gym. At least the game will be done at like 9:30, so I can hit the gym and be done from 10 till 11. And I don't work tomorrow either, so I could kind of just sleep in tomorrow.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Shit, eh?
I got a trailer at 7, so I gotta be up at 6. It's not too bad, but today I'm with you. I'm getting a little feeling of like, yeah, like I even came home after my work and lied down for a bit just to chill, and I ended up falling asleep again. I never do that. So that tells me that maybe I might have a little something
Oh,
going on.
Perlo, I got something funny to tell you. So last night, I was smoking some marijuana, and I don't know if you ever heard the thing,
Mm-hmm.
don't swallow when you have like smoke in your lungs. So don't like take a like swallow or
Well,
whatever. And so whenever you swallow, you
yeah,
basically choke up a lung because you're fucking swallowing on smoke. So you're just gonna instantly lose your breath and start dying. So last night I was
right.
about to make some food and I was like, okay, I'll have a quick puff and I'll make some food. Worst idea that I've had. So I took a puff and I'm like, I smoked way too much in my lungs and I swallowed. I started dying, coughing so profusely badly. I was about to puke. Like I was choking so badly.
Oh yeah.
And so then I like lay on the ground for a bit. I'm like, oh God, I smoked way too goddamn much. And I sat on my bed or my couch and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to like mellow out here and we'll be able to like maybe recover and we'll, you know, make some spaghetti and ended up not waking up because I fell asleep on the couch and then moved up my ass to my bed and passed out hard, blacked out basically, and woke up at like 7. I was like, what the hell?
Oh,
Yeah, it was so bad because like I wanted the bulk, so I wanted to eat a ton of food. Like I wanted to do pasta and a protein smoothie, but didn't get to do any of that because I smoked way too much and almost greened out. My
yeah.
max bench for bench press is 115 is my PR. 150 pounds for my deadlift. I just hit that not too long ago. And about oh no, not 115 on the bench. Actually, I did hit 115 once before. But 120, 125 on the squat is what I've been able to do.
I don't even count how high I do on anything. I'm mostly reps and I have my little routine. I don't try to see how much I can. The only thing I do is like I count how many dips I can do and how many stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So, and now I'm getting back up. Like I was able to do 10 dips, full body dips at
Yeah.
one time. Then COVID hit and I freaking didn't go to the gym because the gyms were all closed. And you're doing a little bit, but that's it. And when I couldn't believe it when I got back to the gym when they opened again, I could do like two. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I lost that much and that quick. It's crazy.
But to be honest with you, your muscles learn like really quickly because like you've trained them up that much that to the point where once you do them again, it won't take you as long as what had happened before.
Yeah, I'm up at a 5 now. Again, 5 or 6
I
I
need
can
to go
get.
back to the gym, but I need something to listen to. I need to pick up my MP3 player or something because my phone can't store music and no headphones work with it. Oh, damn, really? They want to charge $300 or $400 for some decent headphones for that phone. Really, why can't you just do wireless earbuds? That's what I do. I got like wireless earbuds that you can get for like $100 or even cheaper than that. Or maybe it's time to get a new phone. But yeah, man, like the last 2 days, that's why I'm kind of tired today because like my last 2 days at work have just been gong shows. Like really annoying people. Like Boxing Day went by and it was crazy busy at my work for Boxing Day. It was not fucking fun. Not fun at all.
So yeah, I got it all set up. Hopefully I'm feeling well because I really seriously am not. I don't know. It's weird. Never get sick.
No, I don't really get sick either, but it's so funny because I told my boss I was like, "Oh, I'm never gonna get sick. Don't worry about it. I really don't get sick very much." And then I got sick, and I'm like, "That's so stupid. That is so stupid." Because I really don't get sick very much, but I
Do you think do you think we could get Kulikov back?
Kulikov. I wish.
Yeah. He should be available. Probably wouldn't cost much. Just trying to go through some guys that maybe I don't think he ever wanted to leave here. Did he leave as a free agent?
Kulikov, yes, he did. He went to Minnesota, I think. Black Red headphones for
Right.
$40. Been sweating into them for a few years now. Bring a speaker. Nice. That's actually kind of a lit idea. Maybe I should bring my speaker to the gym. But like my good life is always busy. Like somebody's usually there, so like I'd rather just put my headphones in and do it that way.
That's funny. I don't listen to music at the gym.
Oh, dude, I love cranking it to music. I love music.
Do you smoke and go to the gym?
No, no, man.
No, eh? A lot of guys
Really?
do though, right? Yeah, like guys at my gym, people at my gym, you can smell it on them, or you can smell it in the parking lot or
Really?
whatever. Joe
Yeah.
Rogan would smoke and go to the gym
Smoking
a lot. He does. I think he stopped smoking though. I think he quit.
weed and working. No,
I
I
couldn't
don't think
do
I
it.
would be able
Well,
to.
I don't smoke, but you know, I used to,
Is
and I
weed
know
good
that
for
I don't.
workouts? One way weed definitely helps your workout by lighting up post workout. May be able to. Yeah, I use it for post workout.
Yeah, but I know guys that smoke and
Like
work
I
out.
just I would
Then
think
go
because like my motor functioning sometimes like if I got too fucked up like I don't think I would be able to lift weights very good.
Yeah. Everybody gets a different effect from it
Oh
though,
yeah.
right? Like
I can imagine some
some
people get hyped
people
up
like
by it. I don't doubt it. But like I feel like I just get very mellow out and want to just sit down and do nothing.
yeah, that's what I would do for sure. I would just sit there going, yeah, I'm done. That was quick. There's no way I would be able to do that, but people are different. Like I said, Joe Rogan used to smoke and work out all the time.
Yeah, it depends on who you are. I like earbuds. Earbuds are kind of like my favorite, but some people like headphones. Some people like earbuds. The synth music. I've been really into the funk, which is kind of like dubstep, but very hyped up shit, and then just rock is what I've been listening to a lot. You fry joints outside, so Austin, you're a guy that likes smoking weed before you go. Like, what's the benefits that you get from it? Like, I know the like post recovery, like post workout are nice because I think that's the nicest thing. Um,
But people, some people just get it like they'd actually they use pot to wake up, to get going. It gives them energy. I knew guys that like could work hours, but they had to have
yeah, I
weed.
know. I know tons of people like that. Like my I know a few buddies like that and shit. I don't smoke cigarettes. No, the cigarettes are nasty. Yeah, I know people that like wake up and have to smoke to like even start their day. Like to start their day on the right
Yeah,
wake and
wake and
bake. Like
bake.
they have to start their day on a good way, like wake and bake. And it's just like, I don't know. I some days I can, some days I can't. I can't do it every day. We're about to,
If I
man, this game
smoked
is
when I
going by
woke up,
fast, dude. What the
I wouldn't
fuck? We're about to start in the
I
third
wouldn't be
period.
doing anything for the rest of the day.
No, me neither. God, no. I don't think I would be able to do anything. Yo, welcome in, Carl Reed. Happy holidays, my man. Yeah, I find the increased heart rate gets me warmed up. I like being fried and attacking the heavy bag. Oh, okay. So you go beat up the heavy bag? Because, see, I played hockey when I was on weed. And, like, I just didn't notice a difference. Like, I just noticed that, like, I like chillaxing more when I'm smoking. Drysdale to take the draw against Calgary. Face-off win. This one picked up by Nurse. Nurse whips this one over to Yamamoto. But he's not able to receive that passes. Here we go for the third period of action here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the Oilers will be able to buckle down and play a way better game, but it feels like we're still having hot chocolate near the fire for Christmas, apparently. And we're still not here. Drysdale gets a handle of this one. Sends this one all the way down the ice, and that one will be icing on the play. Yeah, here in NC we have anti-weed laws, so yeah, that's the thing. That sucks. Also, if you were caught stoned and you were driving, you could face some serious time in North Carolina.
Here,
Yeah, here you
here
do
too.
do. A lot of people still smoke and drive though.
Yeah, but if you get
Caught.
caught here, it's the same as getting a
Yeah,
DUI.
it is.
And it wasn't before, really, because they didn't have. I mean, before it was legal, I feel like it happened a lot more, but I don't know. But once it became legal, they really cracked down.
Yeah, they cracked down on everything. But yeah, we still have the same laws here. Can't smoke and drive. Makes me sweat big time. Helps with the case. I really need to drop the gloves with the leaf fan.
Yeah.
Big bomb for the point from Uyghur, and that one gets tipped out of play. Honestly, I kind of like the heavy bag. I don't mind punching the heavy bag because my dad has one at home, and I like whenever I go there, I like beating up the heavy bag and shit. And it's nice that I'm working out now because I don't feel like my punches are so weak. Like whenever I punch the heavy bag, I can feel like I actually have some power behind my meat.
Yeah.
Stupid though. I've been baked my entire driving career. No accidents or tickets in my life. I know a few people that just drive way better when they're smoking because they're calm. Helps them calm themselves down. Some people it doesn't. Some people it just doesn't work when you're smoking and driving. I wouldn't really recommend it for most people. That one gets tipped out of play. Bouchard tries to keep this one in the zone. McDavid tries to get on the net, picked up by Puljujärvi. Puljujärvi sends this one around. We got 8:54 remaining in the third, and that one just missed the net wide. McDavid keeps it down below, picked up by Hyman. This one trying to be sent out of the zone, and this one sent over to Mangiapane. Okay. Now picked up by Nemalainen. Nemalainen sends this one in deep. Snake down by Marsham and given off to Noah Hannafin. Hannafin pokes this one over to Anderson. Rasmus Anderson flutters this one over to Dubé. Now Barry gets a handle of it, sends this one over to Janmark, being pressured up alongside of the boards. Cost him battling with Anderson as Anderson kicks it over. Nuge not able to keep it in the zone as this one gets chipped over to Dubé, and this one flicked into the zone. The mirrors at the gym remind me to tuck my chin and cover it with the hand that's not punching. Yeah, kind of like this, right? You put your chin down, you put up your kind of like your hand up high, and then one of the ones down low type of shit. And then chin down low because you don't want to leave your chin all exposed. Yeah, sativa or indica, yeah. Indica is more of like the I'll put you to sleep. Sativa is more of the I'm going to wake you up. But depends, really. Depends on the person, I think, because you could smoke different strains, but like even then, like I've smoked sativas where they're supposed to hype you up, and sativas just seem to make me want to sleep sometimes. So really depends on the person and how it affects. This one trying to be sent out of the zone, right down below. Richie gets a handle of it, being pressured by Bouchard up alongside of the boards. Bouchard trying to backhand this one out, picked up by McLeod, bounce it off. And now this one picked up by Tanev in the corner, sends this one around. Picked up by Kadri as he bounces off the boards, now picked up by Ryan, gives it off to Nurse. Nurse cuts back, leaves it for Draisaitl, now picked up by CC, being pressured by Kadri. Kadri sends it right back down below to Huberdeau. Trying to get a handle of it, trying to poke it out, Anderson. And now this one chipped over to Hannafin. This one down below, tried to center but broken up, and now McLeod chips this one over to Nurse. Gets this one over to Yamamoto as he tries to send this one in deep, being pressured up alongside of the boards. Now Kadri gets a handle of it. Being pressured by Fogle. Hannafin chips this one over to Anderson. Anderson carrying this one up for the Flames as he sends this one in. Northern Lights is pretty good weed. I do agree that's pretty nice.
Oh, they still have that?
Yeah, it's still a strain, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's an old school strain name for sure. I was doing Northern Lights when I was in the 80s and early 90s.
Uh-oh. Turnover. McDavid now dashing up alongside of the boards. Sends it back over to Hyman. Hyman waits. Nice shot. Big save by Markstrom. Barry up to the point to Kulak. Sends it right back down below. Picked up by McDavid. McDavid makes a nice move. Uyghur all over him. McDavid gets it over to Hyman. Hyman trying to get on the net. He spins around. Nice shot. That one blocked up. Puljujärvi hard on Mangiapane, but that one turned over. Now Uyghur looking to carry this one up for the Flames as he'll just carry it in the zone, get bumped by Puljujärvi, and just chips into the corner. Kulak tries to flutter this one over to Puljujärvi. He's not able to handle the puck very well, and now this one picked up by Stone. Stone sends this one in. Bouchard flicks this one out. Costin bounces off the boards. Toffoli slams this one into the zone. Picked up by Dubé as he sends this one. And now picked up by Dubé again. Dubé looking around. Up at the point, being pressured by Nuge as he gets shoved out of the zone. Now picked up by Costin, tipped over to Nuge. Yeah, Mark dashing down. Nuge waiting. Nice shot. That one blocked up. Nuge gets it again. Nice backhand. Nice save by Markstrom. The Oilers turning on the Jets a little bit here.
A little bit.
Starting to wake up a little
Since
bit.
Since they're not going to give me the over, they can at least win the freaking game.
Yeah, I know. I seen that over bet, man. You just got to stop purely betting on the Oilers games, dude.
I mean, how is this not an over? They've been over like 9 of the last 10 games. Last game they didn't. I guess they're going on an under trend now. Good thing I've got San Jose, Vancouver over, and LA and Vegas over, and it's already 1-1 for in the first for them. So
was I ever camera shy before? Man,
not
I would have
me.
to dig back. I was kind of camera shy at the beginning. Like, I hated watching myself. But nowadays, I think I'm pretty cool. So I think that of me. But I think like first, sure. But like I did so much stuff in front of the camera and stuff like that like I quickly adjusted not being shy in front of the camera.
I have just always had a healthy, I don't give a fuck about what people think of me. So it's pretty easy to do it that way. Like just, random people watching you, like doesn't bother me what people think. So I never really was shy of, I care what people close to me think of me, of course, but just some people out there now. Okay.
Yeah, that took me a while to learn because I've always kind of cared about what people think of me, but nowadays I'm kind of like learning not to really care about it too much.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you know you're pretty decent at what you do and you're having fun doing it, right? Gonna let somebody steal my fun? No.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
If you're not having fun doing
Like, if you're not enjoying my stream or you're not enjoying my shit, then you can fuck off.
then just don't. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't mean that in I don't care about the person as a human or anything like that. It's just like I don't expect everybody to like what I do.
No, I don't
Right?
expect everyone to love
I don't
me.
like what everybody. I don't like what everybody else, what other people do. Like, I'm not a big fan of some of the bigger names out there. I'm not going to say who they are because it's not, it's not cool. But
we already know.
yeah, I don't
We
want to
already
talk.
know.
I don't want to. I'm not a big fan of some of the bigger names out there. But that's just so I don't pay attention to that. But people do because they're big names, and I don't know if you like it, you like it, right? So that's all that matters.
I'm just making my energy drink here. Only I know the game's back on, but I need to make my pre-workout for gym tonight.
The people are Gen Xers. People like me and Perlo are Gen X. Oh, is that why you're not worried about what people think of us? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the generation, my generation that I'm in right now is the TikTok kind of era.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. I think it's always been like, I don't think it's any much different now. But as you get older, you just, even when I was younger, I was a little more concerned about that, especially in my early mid-teens and stuff like that. But I think I got out of it right around 2021.
Well, I think it's just like puberty and stuff in your hormones and stuff like that like really make you kind of think that way. That like you just like people are just you think that people care about you and shit, and hypothetically, like you just gotta like really take a look at yourself. Do you care about that person? Like you really gotta think that way. Like, do you really care about what that person's doing? No. So do you think they're really caring about what the fuck you're doing? No.
At the end of the day, doesn't matter. Really, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is people don't think of you past the thought that they thought when they saw you. Like when they go home and stuff like that, they're not thinking of what you did or what you like, because I don't think about what people do. Do you? No. So why would anybody else? I don't know. If I do, it's like just out of passing thought. That's all.
So I've definitely learned that a lot over the last little bit, because when I went to the gym, I think it's also like a lot of your confidence to deal with it too, like how you view yourself. So if you don't view yourself worthy or very great, you're just going to be thinking that other people are thinking you're not so great because you just feel like you're not so great.
Yeah.
It's not like I believe, like, that's why I say I'm a cool guy or I'm a fucking cool, amazing guy, because saying that type of shit is just going to reassure your own self. Sure, people will look at it as you being egotistical, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just...
But honestly, are you though? Because you're not saying somebody else isn't as well.
No, I'm just saying that I'm
You're
fucking
just saying
cool as
that
shit.
you are. Right. I'm not saying somebody else isn't cool when I say I'm cool. I'm just saying I am. That's all. That's the thing. Egotistical is when you think you're better than other people. You're more cool. Yeah. That would be egotistical. But thinking you're cool, nothing wrong with that, man. Need more of it.
Oh, honestly, I think people need to think that way more. Oh, and McDavid with a beautiful goal. I was about to say that. The Oilers are on the power play.
Wow.
And McDavid with an absolute beautiful goal. Buries it past Markstrom, and now the Oilers up 2-1. I was just blowing my fucking nose and brains out. And the Oilers get a big one, 2-1.
Okay, let's open it up, get goals. Edmonton wins 5-3.
That was a nice goal by McDavid. Nice pivot move, looking for that open lane. And, of course, once again, the weak hand of Markstrom. Didn't let that one in, or let that one in.
We're going to win again.
Yo, what? What did you say, Perlo?
We got outplayed this. We got outplayed
Yeah,
this
one of
the
most boring games, and we're going to win.
We're gonna luck one out
Actually,
here?
no. We just
That's
jinxed
not
it. We
over,
just
yeah.
fucking jinxed it, dude.
No, we didn't jinx it. We didn't jinx it. We momentarily forgot this is the Edmonton Oilers defense in the third. Come on now.
I honestly forgot there for
I'm
a
not-
second quickly. Sorry, my bad, guys.
Yeah. We've got whole
Sorry, I was
11
just talking about
minutes here,
confidence and shit like that. So I was thinking, oh, we gotta start showing that confidence, but then I forget. We're the Edmonton Oilers, and we really don't show confidence.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my nose is fucking annoying. Went through a whole Kleenex box already. Ugh. That's one being sent around. Picked up by Klim Kostin as he sends this one all the way down the ice. And picked up by Hanifin. Hanifin looking to carry this one up. Chips it over to Kadri. He's dashing into the zone for the Flames. Nice shot that had been blocked up by Nemalainen. Now Bouchard trying to chip this one out of the zone, which he does. This one chipped back over to Hanifin. This one bounced into the zone. Picked up by Skinner. Draisaitl leaves it for Fogle. Fogle carrying this one up as he gets nailed up alongside of the boards. Yama over to Bouchard. Big bomb! And that one missed over the net. Fogle tries to keep this one in the zone, but horrible job by Fogle to keep it into the zone as Lucic chips it out. This one chipped back. Nice breaking move and a big save by Skinner. Yeah, it's just my nose. My nose. It's not nothing unbearable. Yeah, I think that's like most of these colds that people are getting right now. It's like nothing that is super unbearable. These colds, but it's super annoying. Like I've almost been sick for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, man. And this cold has just not gone away.
Yeah.
It's just leeching onto me, and it's annoying.
Well, I hope it doesn't. I don't know. I just feel a little bit like, like I'm more tired than I usually am. I'm feeling run down for
I
sure.
think it's just I think it's just the December month, Perlo, in general. December, I don't know what it does to you psychologically, but it just feels like more tiring than any months ever.
Yeah, no, this is different. I went to the gym yesterday and my recovery is just
Bogged up.
like I have no recovery at all. I'm sore and I shouldn't be sore. I didn't even do that hard of a workout, and I feel like I feel like I just went for like 2 hours shredding
Really?
hard.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not good.
Pulley RV chips that one back over to CC. Now this one over to Nurse. Yeah, that's why it's good to take vitamin D, C, and D. Get your sunlight through the vitamins, because that's the biggest thing.
Oh, Vancouver's winning 4-1.
Oh, what? Vancouver making a comeback? Backlund trying to carry this one up.
Oh, they're playing San
Oh,
Jose.
of course. And I put Reimer in the net, too, tonight in my fantasy team. Ugh.
I had them over 2 second period. They blew that out of the water, and I have them over 6.5. So that
That will
should
be
come
icing
in.
on the play. Man, my nose is dry.
Who would have thought the Edmonton Oilers are going to win against Calgary 2-1 if this happens? Like, what in what universe does that
Especially
happen?
with how shitty we're playing.
Yeah,
Like, we're not even playing that good right now, dude.
these are two bad teams really right
Oh,
now.
they're two
Let's face
mid
it.
teams. Mid. Very
Yeah,
mid.
I would say borderline bad. The way the Oilers have been playing, it's been bad. That game against Vancouver, man, just no. McDavid was the only player. Like, no excuse. You cannot lose that game. It's ridiculous. The offense that they're supposed to have with Dalia in net in Vancouver
I
are
know.
playing
It's
against
insane.
maybe a worse defense than ours. I think you can make a case that it's even worse than ours.
Yo, welcome in, Mark.
The defensemen they have in Vancouver. Is that right? Would you agree?
Oh, yeah. The Vancouver defense score is way worse than ours. It's atrocious. Another commercial break here, as we're still watching one of the most boring games ever. Dallas won in the last 60 seconds. Think it's going to be a double night tonight with the Oilers holding on to their lead. I hope so. But we're watching the Oilers, for Christ's sake, so you never really know.
How did this guy get in? Yeah, we got 11 minutes. Could be 6. It could be 5-2 Calgary. Yeah.
Oh my God, you just want that over.
Yeah. No, I don't want the over if the Edmonton's going to lose. No, I want it to be. I don't want Edmonton. I'm just looking at realism, not what I want. I want it to be 5-2 Edmonton. I'll take 3-1 Edmonton. Forget it. I hit a lot of stuff. I don't need the over. I want Edmonton to win this freaking game. I just don't believe in them anymore, dude.
It's hard to really
Sorry.
believe in this team right now, dude.
You gotta have belief, and all of the people come on and say, like, I don't know, like we're sending some sort of energy to the Oilers. It's because we don't have belief. That's the reason why
Yeah, we
Edmonton's
need to
not
pull
very
down
good
our
this year.
pants and have stiff, hard fucking beliefs for these guys 24/7, apparently, by these guys. We need to be
Yeah,
popping.
and
We need to
that's
be
how we're.
popping Viagra and having rock hard stiffies during these games, or we're not having a firm belief with this team. Like, we need to be sending our big
Yeah,
dick energy to these guys. Apparently, that's really gonna make this team wake up. Like, fuck
yeah,
off, dude. I'm not like that's not gonna
yeah.
happen, man. Like, I'm sorry, my big old balls are not gonna hype this team up, man. Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I get having faith in the team, but yeah, just keep Barry off the ice. Exactly. We'll keep every defenseman off the ice, for Christ's sakes, if you talk about it.
Actually, like you said, Barry is one of our
He's
best
been one of our
defensemen, so we
better
better keep him on
defensemen.
the ice.
Ah, why am I saying this? Did I just say that? No. Cut that
Well,
out.
I mean, you're not
Cut
saying he's a good.
Cut it.
You're not saying he's a good defenseman. You're saying he's one of our better defensemen. I was not saying he's a good defenseman.
No worries, Mark. I haven't really been
Oh.
streaming over the last little bit, so no worries, bud. I'm just glad to see you in here now. It's good to see you, bud. Well, for once, the others are leading, I know. I watched more of your Rage compilation video. My God, man, you got some issues to work out there, man.
You didn't send me that clip.
Oh,
I wanted to send
I,
that.
I'll email you it.
Can't remember what
I'll
it is.
email it to you.
You
I
got
did
it?
clip it, I do believe. Yes, I do. I did save it somewhere. I'll email it to you. I'll do that tomorrow.
8 minutes left. The Oilers are gonna hold the lead.
Yeah, it's like 1:53, so I'll probably have to upload it on YouTube, and then I could send it to you.
I'm gonna Twitter it, so people, and I'll send it to people saying this is what you're missing.
Yes. I'm gonna go fucking watch a basketball game. It's bullshit. I've not seen. I think I've seen your face before on Van Hook. I do believe. I think you followed me on Twitter, and I think you have a public profile picture there. I do believe. Or am I tripping?
What's
Van
that?
Hook. He's asking if we've seen his face before.
Oh,
When he rages, but McDavid and Drysdale still win it. Yeah, I always rage. I have a little bit of anger problems, okay? Just a wee bit. See, the thing is, I don't really rage out on too many things. The only thing that makes me super pissed off is the Oilers. If the Oilers weren't in my life, I wouldn't be screaming at all. All right? I'd be a very calm person. But the Oilers make me not calm. That's just the unfortunate case of the Edmonton Oilers.
yeah. They do make you very uncomfortable.
7:35 remaining in the third period of action. This has been one of the most boring games we have got to watch.
For a Calgary Edmonton game, good thing you didn't go to this.
Oh
game.
my God, I would have been
that's the-
snoozing, man. I would have been getting fucked up, man. With how
Yeah.
boring this game is, I'd be going to the drink concession stand like constantly, dude. This game is boring.
I so didn't see this coming. Like
I thought it
this
was going to be so
gonna
good. It's the Battle of Alberta.
They got some rest. They're coming off of holidays, feeling good. So
It looks like we're playing the most
right?
hungover game I've seen yet. Like, there's so much dumping and chasing, so many icings here in this third period. Another icing on the play. Once again. Oh, thank God I'm not an Airs. Oh, dude, even then, I'm an Edmonton Oilers fan. I don't think it could get any better. I would actually rather be a Coyotes fan, to be quite honest with you, than being a fucking Oilers fan. At least I'm not getting lied to by my GM telling us that we're going to be a championship team this year. At least Arizona Coyotes GM is being straight up and honest with you. Yeah, we're rebuilding. We're going to suck.
Yeah.
I'd rather be watching Arizona
he was
because
straight
there's
up.
no expectations with the Arizona Coyotes. I know I'm watching a shitty team.
And they've got an amazing coach. They have a freaking amazing goaltender, Melka. So they got a basis there. But something to look forward to. You're going to have like killer young players coming up and superstars. And
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, are you talking about? To be honest with you, though, the reason why I blamed Vladdy a lot was because every playoffs that was in that franchise mode, Vladdy sucked balls. Vladdy sucked so goddamn bad. And then once we traded Vladdy away, we actually got someone that played really well in the playoffs, and we won the World Series the next year. That was the thing that was funny about that series. I actually do miss doing franchise modes. I think I would like to actually maybe do another franchise mode again. We'll see. Waffle House. I think there's always fights happening at the Waffle House, isn't there? Oh, okay. So Vansuelas Speaks Sports. That's where. Is that your YouTube channel there, Van Hook? Zadorov, nice chance. That one missed the net wide. If you have a YouTube channel, bro, that's lit.
I didn't know we had a
Dude, fuck
YouTube
it.
channel.
Brita Chicken, dude. Bring back Tip. It's not going to fix anything, man.
I think he's kidding. Pretty sure he's kidding.
Oh, yeah, Van Hook has a whole channel and everything. That's cool, dude. Oh, and you do live streams for basketball games and football games? Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Love that, bro. Nice shot. That one missed the net wide. I always hear about Waffle House and their fighting. This one sent over to Nurse. Nice shot. That one nice save by Markstrom. Trisol trying to chip this, keep it in the zone, but that one chipped all the way down the ice. Kadri, nice move. Kadri flicks this one over to Lucic. Bounces one off the boards over to Huberto. Sends it down below to Anderson. Anderson gives it over to Hannafin. Nice shot. That one is sent wide, though, and that one will be all the way down the ice with 5:40 remaining in the third period of action. I can't really do play-by-play for this game. It's so boring. There's nothing going on. Backlund makes a nice move, though. Nice shot. Big save by Skinner. Oh, my God. Get out of there, boys. McDavid picks this one up, trying to chip it out of the zone. Nice shot from Backlund. A nice save by Skinner, as he will freeze that one up with 5:21 remaining in the third period of action.
Yeah, I had the under in that Arizona game.
Dude, talk about the Denver Broncos, man. The Denver Broncos are like the pinnacle of like, I don't even know what NHL team to compare to, but I don't know if you heard a lot about the Broncos for football, Prolo, but they basically traded for Russell Wilson, like a first, like a few prospects and stuff. And Russell Wilson has just done nothing. What is in comparison to a deal like that happened in the NHL where you trade a superstar for a bunch of prospects and the team just ends up being poor and just shit?
They traded a bunch of prospects for what was supposed to be a superstar. And
the superstar has just done shit.
Well, I mean, recently or
just
in
history
or whatever. Oh, the Islanders.
Oh.
They picked up Yash.
Oh, for Chara, right?
That was.
Oh,
Chara.
fuck. Oh,
it turned out to be Chara.
The Wongo?
I think it turned out to be. I think it turned out to be Chara and Spets.
Oh, fuck! Right! Oh, no! Was that fucking Milbury who did that trade? Or no, that was somebody else. Yeah?
That was
Milbury.
That was Milbury.
Man! Why did they hire him as a fucking analyst?
Or was it Snow?
No, that was Snow. Snow was after Milbury.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was Milbury.
Oh, how did Milbury get hired as an analyst, dude?
I don't know.
Oh my God, that's
I don't know.
criminally bad.
He traded Luongo for
basically two Hall of Fame players in both Spencer and Chara. Spencer.
Yeah, and then he also traded Luongo to Florida for Parrish, who was like a 30-goal scorer a couple times, and Kabasha and.
Dude, that is a perfect example of that Russell Wilson, dude. That is a perfect example of that. Holy shit, that is so funny. Yeah. That is so funny.
That's just the one that came to mind, but I know
There's
there's
probably a
probably
few
other
more. I
ones
just
too
can't
that.
think of any off the top of my head. Because Yashin did play not bad for Ottawa, and then he went to the Islanders and just
Yeah, he was a point to game player in the island too, but he was a selfish dude. Like he didn't care about his teammates. He just wanted to. He was a culture hound, and he just showed up for late for practice a lot.
well, he dropped off too pretty quickly after getting to the Isles too. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we went from having that 1 point per game season to doing consistently good, but like the Islanders never really
yeah,
did
but he was
anything.
getting like he got like a how many year contract? 20 years? Like ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, when they
And
traded
you know
Luongo, it
what?
was
That
because
is
they drafted
exactly
DPS for him.
so comparable because Russell Wilson is the same fucking thing where he's just so full of himself. Like, I keep seeing videos of like
Yeah,
Bronco teammates fighting with Russell Wilson on a constant
there
basis.
you go.
So, this is actually like the perfect I'm fucking spinning representation of that trade because like Yashin is kind of the similar type of player as Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah,
That's so funny.
that sucks for them. I mean, I suppose they have him on a enormous contract, but isn't the NFL like you can buy out contracts or like you can pretty much nix contracts whenever you want or something like that, or how does that
I'm
work?
not
I
too
don't know.
sure.
I'm
I'm
not
not
an
an
NFL.
NFL guy. I just know that Russell Wilson's been a joke for the Broncos. I don't know if you watch. I really don't watch very much football, but I did see the Nickelodeon stuff. I was dying of laughter. That was unironically one of the
I
funniest
watch
things.
it a bit because I have a guy who does NFL picks for me, and I give it to my people at BPAL. And so I want to find out if they're winning,
Yeah,
right? And so I do watch NFL a bit. I don't mind the sport, actually. I just don't have time for
that's
the
my
sport.
problem because I wouldn't mind getting into another sport, but with how much I work, it's like so hard to like find the time to
Ho-
get into it.
Hockey takes up all my
Yeah,
time,
that's my problem.
and football's pretty much all through hockey. So,
If it was during the summer,
but
perfect.
I used to like the Browns, but I'm getting pretty like when they traded
Mayfield.
that dude to LA Rams, yeah, Mayfield. I my heart, that was it. I was done.
I don't think
Mayfield
Mayfield
was
was
like, what
doing
are you
very
doing?
great, but I can't remember.
He was going to be fine. They just had terrible coaching there, and they had like four coaches in 5 years and stuff like that. I love Mayfield. Look, he's doing killer in LA
We could
for
all
the
tell that this
Rams.
has been a very boring game. We're talking about football.
Yeah,
Like this is just
yeah.
criminally like one of the most boring games I've watched so far this year. Like there's nothing to
I
talk
can't
about,
believe.
man. It's so boring.
But Calgary had 43 shots.
Yeah, and yet it's just been a boring game. It's just been a bunch of like flubby shots towards Skinner.
Yeah, they weren't really. Yeah, there wasn't really any big shots or big plays or super deeks or anything like that. Yeah.
No, it's just been kind of a slow, sluggish game. I one sent all the way down the ice and picked up by Anderson. Anderson has a handle of it, looking to carry this one up as he chips it back. Hannafin flutters it over to Majapani, gets it over to Coleman. Nice shot. That one tipped off to the side by Kulak. Battling up alongside of the boards with him, now picked off by Backlund. Backlund makes a nice move up to the point to Hannafin. Nice shot, big save by Skinner. Nice bomb from Anderson. Nice shoulder save by Skinner. And now that one will be chipped out of the zone. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson gets this one over to Hannafin. Hannafin looking to carry this one up for the Flames. He whips this one over to Coleman, dashing in the zone. Nice backhand. Coleman looking around, sends it down below. Nice shot, and that one tipped off to the side by Skinner, and this one all the way down the ice. This one will be picked up by Mackenzie Weegar, looking to carry this one up. He flicks this one over to Huberdeau, dashing in the zone. Bounced off the back of the boards. Picked up by Kadri up to the point to Anderson. Sends it down below, picked up by Lucic. Gets this one over to Kadri, broken up by Nuge. Over to Janmark. Janmark tried to get it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl being tied up alongside of the boards with Toffoli trying to be pulled away by Janmark. Now Kadri gets this one over to Huberto. He chips this one back over to Kadri. He's carrying this one up as he flicks this one deep into the zone. Lucic up to the point. Anderson over to Hannafin. Empty net has been pulled. Huberto, nice move down below. And oh my god, how did Toffoli not bury that?
I don't know.
Oh my fucking
I'm glad he
god,
didn't,
dude. My
but-
heart dropped. I thought that went in, dude.
I thought that was in for sure.
I make my scoreboard on Photoshop. I just make a little template on Photoshop, and then I just upload it as a PNG and then throw it through Streamlabs. This one on to Anderson. Nice glove save by Skinner. .3 seconds remaining in the third period of action. Oh my god, I cannot believe Toffoli didn't bury that, dude. Looks like timeout's been called as well.
Yeah. I thought for sure that was in.
Time left, we got 21.3 seconds remaining.
21 seconds. So we're not going to go to 500, maybe. Maybe. 21 seconds.
Type of win that they were.
Oh, they're going to put Lucic out. Nice. 21 seconds left. They're putting Lucic out. Perfect.
Oh, what has this guy done? You know what? Fuck it.
Perfect.
Throw him out there. That'll help for my fantasy. Fuck it. Why not?
No, it's good. I'm glad they're putting Lucic out there. There's one less person
Why
that's
the
going to
fuck?
score.
He's at 9 points. He's done nothing this year. Yeah, let's throw him out there. Like the guy that's done nothing offensively over the past few years. Let's throw him out here. Like, what's the point, man?
No wonder Mangiapane's doing so shitty. He's got to have a complex.
Well, no, Mangiapane's playing alongside of Backlund and Coleman. That's who he's playing alongside of.
They just hit the
Oh,
post.
Jesus. Backlund about to take the draw. Face-off win. Picked up by Nurse, trying to get this one out of the zone. Nurse and CC being tied up with each other. Lucic gets this one up to the point. See, that's why. He gets it up to the point. He knows what he's doing. Anderson up at the point. Tries to send it down below. Picked up by Huberto. Over to... Oh, right off the post. Backlund with a beautiful opportunity. See, if that was Mangiapane, that would be in. And that one... W for the Oilers. It's goal, boys. Woo!
If we play like that for the rest of the season, we don't even come close to
Oh my
the
god,
playoffs.
that was dreadful. We didn't even deserve to win. Thank you, Skinner.
No.
Thank you, Skinner. What a game.
Yeah. 45 shots, 40 stops, 44. I should have had a save prop on Skinner. Why didn't I do that?
Oh, what a game from Skinner. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the comeback live stream. That was a lot of fun there, guys. I hope to see you guys again. I think I'll be live on Thursday, I do believe, is the next time I'll be live. So, yeah, I think that's the next game for the Oilers is on Thursday, I do believe. We're not playing a whole lot this week, but from what I do remember... Oh, Friday. Friday, I'll be live again. Maybe I'll be live for a stream on Thursday. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if you keep check it up on the Discord. Check on the Discord. I'll usually post when I'm going to be live there again. Thank you, Perlo, for hopping on in. Make sure everyone to go check out his channel. Go give it a sub up. Go check out BPAL Picks. Use code Payton15 if you like to get yourself $25 off on a month subscription. If you like out betting, or you could even go try it out for a free week as well. So I would recommend going to check it out. Thank you guys all for tuning into the stream. It was a lot of fun, guys. And yeah, Skinner saved us. Hallelujah. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace out, boys.
Yeah, that's your OGR.
That is